bring Meeseeks back. Meeseeks, sorry. So far, Meeseeks has been okay. He's brought in some like ease back into everything, but All right. We're live. How's everybody doing today? How's it going? I am Bizarchus. Welcome to our Vereldium stream. This is the ongoing 5th edition campaign where we explore the world of Vereldium and our caravan, which is you, yourself, and all of our players. Thank you very, very much for your patience for last week. Unfortunately, work got the better of me and needed to take my time. And this week is no different. So if I appear really out of it, it's because I'm exhausted. So joining us today, we have a full family campaign. We have Lord Geyser, Knight Rider, and Little Warrior all coming in from the same house, playing in the same game, which is so freaking awesome. And our OG Black Irish 19, who is currently sporting brand new scars all over his character. We're going to get fairly just right into it because there's still a big mission for everybody to complete. And as we continue, we're going to introduce a brand new player character. So Little Warrior, if you'd be so kind, we're going to introduce your new character first. Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Walter?
Hello, my name's the Warrior, and most times Walter's out saving planets or saving the Earth half the time. But today he's decided to come help the caravan. Sure, his name's Walter, but just call him Wall-E.
So as Wally gets ready for his adventure, he turns to the rest of his newfound friends, and he sees another very new addition to the caravan, Taz. Taz, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and your character?
I am Taz, the Paladin Oathbreaker. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that weird. That was all my fault. Like I said, I'm so tired, so I'm saying weird stuff.
Yeah.
Let me try that again. Knight Rider, it's so wonderful to see you here in the game. Please forgive your DM for being sleepy stupid. Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself, Knight Rider, and your character, Taz?
Yep. Hi, I'm Knight Rider. This is my character, Taz, the Paladin Oathbreaker.
And it is wonderful to have you back on our campaign. Thank you very, very much for joining us. And the patriarch of them all, Lord Geyser, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and your OG character, Halvis?
Hi, everybody. I'm Lord Geyser 21, and I have missed this part so much, but here, Halvis is my name, and creating the undead is my game. I am the halfling necromancer of life and undeath.
Welcome back to Halvis. And our literal OG, Maresh. Black Irish 19, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and the original character from the campaign, Maresh?
Hello, my dear friends. So glad to be back once again. I'm Black Irish 19 here on Twitch, and this is Maresh, the Water Genasi sorcerer, who is extremely banged up, but still always ready for an adventure.
And also, too, Black Irish 19 was just telling me he just got his first sponsorship. So if you all are not following Black Irish 19 already, what are you doing? Go and follow him really quick, and you'll be able to support him, his stream, and a wonderful, wonderful person. So, a little bit about our campaign. We do a few things a little bit differently in our game. One of the things that we do very differently is inspiration. So, inspiration, you usually do something super cool, and you are gifted a free reroll. Well, we do something like that, except we use tarot cards. So, there are 4 ways that our players can use these. They can turn these in and reroll any dice. They could gift them to another player, and they can reroll any dice. They could force myself to reroll anything I just rolled. Or they can tempt fate. They could say, I want to flip the card up, and whatever concept is on the other side of this card is going to affect them at some point during the session. Some of them are very good, some of them are very bad. You never really know, but sometimes they can change the entire course of a game. So, our players are here and they are ready for a grand adventure. You, as our viewers, can also participate in this campaign by looking towards the bottom right-hand side of your screen underneath your chat box. If you take a look, you're going to notice that there are purple bubbles called trouble bubbles. Those are going to accrue as you're watching the stream. You can turn them in for wealth, supplies, weapons, bombs, gifts, different attacks, a free fireball, or you can give the players a healing yodel, which is 1d4 healing that can save a character from dying. Or you could, well, never mind. I see that Lord Geyser and Maresh both redeemed inspiration cards. Oh, so they both did. Okay, an inspiration card for Maresh, and a flip it for Lord Geyser. Got it.
I'm also gonna flip mine.
Can I also flip my inspiration card?
Oh God, you guys. Okay.
If I had one, I would as
Bad.
well, but I don't have one.
Okay, who's the third one who said flip it?
I
It was
think
Taz.
me.
Who is me? I'm sorry. This is
Sorry,
an entire
Taz,
family
Taz,
with very
sorry.
familiar
Taz.
voices. Taz, okay. Taz, you're a paladin, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you have access to all of your spells. How many spells do you have prepared today?
No. Let me check. $14?
1-4?
Yeah.
Roll me a d20, please, in the game.
Oh,
I'm going to give you a special command today. You drew the Hierophant. So I am going to allow you to learn and memorize a spell from any class that you wish. So you can actually go shopping for your new spell during our game today. You may learn one spell up to level 5.
Ooh.
Oh no, you're a paladin, so you're a... What is the highest level spell you can cast? Is it 3?
I think it's 3.
Okay, you're able to learn a spell up to level 3. So it's the maximum of your current spell casting level. You can learn it from any class. Sound good?
We're on spells. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Forgot it was there.
No worries. Let's see. Maresh was first, and then Halvis was second, correct?
yes.
Okay, so Halvis drew the sun. So Halvis, you're going to be able to, at any point, use a special command. If you are trying to get the lore of something or trying to succeed on an ability check to know more, you may say, I want to use the sun to glean all the information on whatever this is. So you may do that once in this session, and I'll give you all the information I have on it.
Okay.
This information will be the entire truth. Nothing will be omitted. However, do be a little bit gentle on me. Don't say, what is this place? Cool? Maybe a little tricky
Gotcha.
for me. So try to be a little specific. All right, and Maresh, yours does not activate yet.
Oh. Alrighty.
Yours is in the pocket. So, as you all are on top of the expedition, you all begin talking about what you all should be doing as the 57th Vanguard. As you come back from a long foray, Maresh badly injured, however, still alive. Halvis looking much, much more fervent, as he usually does. Taz also feeling much more confident, and your new friend Walter. You all gather your items together. You all discuss your next steps in El Didamine. So, I believe you all have discussed that you all would like to adventure in and try to complete the unfinished quest to clear out the house that Nerbera's family had bought for the caravan. Is that correct?
Yes, indeedy.
Okay. So what we're going to do at the beginning of the session, instead of going through roleplay, we are going to go directly to your equipment. So, as you go through, please remember everything that you are taking with you, that you have announced in our Discord. Link at the top. I would like to go around in counterclockwise order from my screen and figure out who is taking what. So, Walter, you are first. What are you taking with you on this encounter? Are you there, Walter?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I just forgot to unmute.
Totally fine.
Sorry, it happens sometime with the robot circuits and everything. Anyways, to keep things simple, I thought I'd just go with a lunchbox and a little half plate, if that's what you humans call it, or whatever you guys are. I don't know, half plates, I think they're called though.
No problem. You take a second to absorb the half plate into your Warforged body, and you now have the equivalent of half plate armor.
Much better. What are you guys bringing?
Maresh?
Yes. Maresh shall be taking the Dalo Archmage robes, a ring of protection, a wand of lightning bolts, despite its being temperamental today, and a lunchbox as well.
All right. Halvis.
I'm going to be grabbing the Staff of Power, a half plate +1, Boots of Elvenkind, the Brooch of Shielding, and a Cloak of Protection.
Okay. And last but not least, Taz.
I do have a question.
What's up?
Do we have those materials that we were set that Pigden said we were getting last episode?
Yes, we do. All
Yes, you
the
do.
special items. You
Can
can
I
check
take,
those
like-
in the caravan
Can
inventory.
I take like a vial of each?
Can you tell me what those are?
I think
Just
it was
Just really quick.
vial of stickiness and vial of slipperiness.
Oh, absolutely.
And a
Yeah.
lunchbox.
You know, of a vial of stickiness, a vial of slipperiness, a lunchbox. Are you taking any magic items or anything like that? Magic weapons?
No.
As a pro tip, especially for a DM, because you're in the higher levels in around 10, you're going to be encountering a lot of monsters that have resistance to normal weapons. So you should always bring like a +1 weapon with you at all times, because that will
Oh, yeah,
bypass a lot of those kind of things.
I guess I grabbed my Sunder's Small too.
Okay, Sunder Small, that is definitely a magic item.
A very good one.
A very, very good one. I know, I made it. Sorry.
Oh, that's why I haven't heard of it before.
I made it.
Other content like that you can find in our Discord. Link at the top.
That link at the top sure looks pretty clickable if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, you can't click on it, but you can type it in. You got this.
That is the truth.
So as you pick up the Sunderous Maul, the Sunderous Maul in itself is one of the most dangerous weapons that has ever existed in Vereldium, for the sole reason that its ability allows you to destroy magic items. And for a lot of people, that's a huge deal. So, I'm going to go back around. Walter, do you feel well equipped for this fight?
You know, I'm feeling quite good about this one. I think I'm gonna keep it.
Yes.
Feels quite nice and protective, you could say.
Nice. Maresh, you're up.
I'm all good.
All right. Halvis, you're good?
I'm also gonna grab what was it called? The Ring of the
Grammarian?
Yes.
Okay. The Ring of the Grammarian. Got it.
This will be interesting.
It's my favorite item that has ever been created. By the way, the Ring of the Grammarian is not my item. That was created by the Adventure Zone. Great. The McElroy's. Absolutely amazing item. Taz, do you feel well equipped?
Yeah, but I do. How does that spell thing work? Like, what would I do?
You can literally pick any spell. You tell me what that spell is, and you are allowed
Okay,
to
yeah.
use it as a third, second, or first level spell for the rest of Taz's life. So, what is the item?
Wait,
Or sorry, what is the spell you want to pick?
heat metal.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, heat metal, I believe, is a second level spell, right?
I think so. Let me find it. Oh yeah, it's second level spell.
Okay, you now have heat metal available as a second level spell. So if you ever wish to cast it, you can search for heat metal on D&D Beyond. This is just for today until I make an item that gives you heat metal as a spell. So, search for it in D&D Beyond, have it up in a different tab, and if you wish to cast the spell, you'll just tick off one of the boxes on your second level spell list, and you can fire off heat metal whenever you want. Sound good? Oh, I can hear a father helping a son in the background.
Okay, he's got
How
it up. He's good.
wholesome.
How wholesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. Stop.
It's family time.
I know. I'm so happy.
Family that plays together stays together.
Family
Good,
that
I'm
slays together stays together. So, as you all go out into the world of Vereldium from the safety of your flying airship, you continue your journey through Eldidamine back to your deeded home. As you make that journey, is there anything you wish to do before you arrive? I'll give you the chance to do any sort of last-minute shopping errands or anything else you want to do. Otherwise, we're going directly to the house. Going once.
You want to?
Yeah. We go to the shops.
Absolutely. You head over towards the shopping district. As you do so, is there any place that you are looking to go into specifically?
You're looking for weapons, right?
Sure.
So,
Let's see. There's
sure.
Afril's,
Go ahead.
There's Afril's armaments, Asmer's ouchies,
What did you say the first one was?
Azrael's armaments.
Afril's armaments. There's the Sphinx, Gilliam's Emporium. For the record, I actually have all these written down. There's
What's-
wands, scrolls. I don't know what Gilliam's Emporium is, though.
It is a general shop.
Gilliam's Emporium, then I guess.
Okay.
Can I stop at like a potion shop?
Absolutely. Do you have one in particular, or are you just going to find any of them?
Just one of them will do.
Sure. Okay, so we will go to Gilliam's Emporium first. As you go into Gilliam's Emporium, you see somebody behind the counter. This is a human male. He seems very, very skinny. He has a long straw coming out of his mouth. You can see many mason jars lined up along the counter right beside what appears to be a money box. And you see that he's wearing what appears to be suspenders with a almost like a polo shirt underneath. It's heavily stained and very, very well worn. as he looks at you, he's like, "Welcome to Gilliam's. How you doing? Come on in. What can I get for y'all? Looking for anything in particular?"
Would you happen to have any scythes, out of curiosity?
And Scythe, are you looking for something that's a little bit more ready for utility, for mowing the lawn, for mowing some fiends, for mowing some pygmies? They're trying to kill somebody?
Probably something that could draw blood if I needed to. Or even a sickle would be suffice, not even so much a scythe.
All right. Well, yeah, we got both. And what kind you needing? You needing the kind that we got a little bit of magic on, or you need the kind that's like you just oil every like month?
A magical one would be nice.
Well, these guys are.
All right. How dark you want to get with this? Because we got like 3 different kinds. We got this scythe over here. What this one's going to do is that one's going to help you with your harvest. So if you got a bunch of wheat or some bunch of barley, you can slice it up and you're not going to lose nothing. And it makes it grow twice as fast after you cut it. There's this one over here we got. This one's a little bit darker. See, this one, if you actually cut anybody and it draws blood, it's going to save that blood, and then you can fire it off as like a missile. And this one over here, this one's a little bit on the pricier side, but don't worry. This one over here is completely hollow. So if you're going to put anything inside of it, it actually sends it through this here stick down into the blade. And it's something else, bro, let me tell you.
How much for the one that absorbs blood?
Oh, that one? Oh, that one I'll give you for, this one's real expensive, right? But y'all look like venturing types, so you probably got some gold on you. This one's going to go for 5,000 out the box.
That's a little bit more than I want to pony up right now.
All right, well, how much you want to pony up? I'll haggle with you.
How about 2,000?
You can see now his shoulders like lean way back. It's like 2,000. You don't know how to haggle now, do you, son? You got to give me at least a little bit less than that. You can't start with half. You can't start below half. You got to go half or above. You ain't good at this mercantile, are you?
No, I was a farmer, and then I sat in a tower.
All
How
right.
about this? 4,500, and we promise to bring you back something even better, a different magical item.
Ooh,
We find quite a
4,500 gold and a promise.
we find quite a few interesting things during our travels. Something you couldn't get around here.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember all the magic items that you all are taking with you. He looks at the hammer on Taz's back and he says, "You can find me a little bit more of those right there. I'll take it. I'll give you 4,000. And if you can find me another one of them hammers, you know what? Whatever you want. Yeah, 4,000. I'll either take that hammer, something like it, or 4,000 gold. But I'm going to hold you to a promise. I have a way of doing that too.
Our word is our bond.
Your bond ain't no contract."
I stick my head over to Maresh, and I kind of pull him down to my level. We do have a second one. I can go get that one.
Oh, that's right.
What do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Tell you what, give me 10 minutes and I will be back with a hammer.
You serious?
Yep.
All right. See you in 10.
I'm going to run off back to the expedition to get the second Sunder a small. It might take me more than 10. It's a bit bigger than I am.
All right. Well, you take your time. You need a wagon for that.
Possibly.
All right, take the one out back. Hell, take my donkey. He's fasted, but he's gonna pull.
Alright. I asked him if he has any swords.
Swords? Yeah, some.
Yeah.
They ain't good. They're okay. I mean, they're nothing like that hammer. What kind of sword you looking for there, bud?
Probably something magical if you have it.
I got something with an ether coating. I ain't gonna do too much, you know, but it's something. And he brings out a couple short swords. They're not a very gorgeous looking short sword. They look more like military, like stamped steel. But you can clearly see that there's like some kind of an ether coating across the blade. So you believe that this would have like a magic bypass. So if there was anything that had a resistance to anything that wasn't a magic weapon, this would bypass it, but it wouldn't give you a bonus to anything.
Ask him how much it is.
Well, these aren't that much. These are, I can't take more than maybe 20, 30 gold from you.
I give him like 40. Just a little tip.
All right, how about I just give you 2? Sound good?
Can I have a shield for that instead?
Shield. I
Yeah.
mean, I got something like that. It ain't exactly what you're hoping for, but it'll protect you.
Okay.
All right, hang on a minute. Somebody just dropped this off a little while ago. It's a little weird. And he brings back this arm guard, but it just looks like a ton of small plates that are faceted over the top of it. It's a wide arm guard, so if your arm is this wide, it starts here and ends here, but it just goes up your arm. So instead of a large shield that's very, very tall and blocks you right here, it's just goes up your forearm and goes farther up your radius. Sorry, humerus.
I slam my hand on the counter and I scream, "I'll take it!"
All right, thank you. So, yeah, it's called the trophy plate arm guard. I don't know why they call it that. I ain't never seen no trophies that look like that. But with this shield, you actually are able to use two-handed weapons.
So I could use it with my Thunder Small.
That's
That's what you're
correct.
saying.
Yes, you could. However, it only gives you 1 AC. All right. Is anybody else buying anything inside the Emporium?
Am I there?
Everybody's there.
Oh, in that case, I ask him if he has any hammers. Like better. One sec. Do you have any hammers? Perhaps better light ones. At all?
Some lighter hammers. You're looking to build a house, to roof a little. Looking for like a ball plume.
Not exactly.
Claw
but
hammer? Club hammer.
That could work. Probably something more like a club.
Like a club.
Better for bludgeoning, you could say.
Bludgeon. Oh, adventures. I totally forgot about that. Hang on just a minute. He goes in the back, and you hear him sort of like scooting around furniture. Then you hear. Then you hear. As you hear something heavy falling down, then a lot of things sliding off of it. He comes back out, and he comes to you with like a very ornately carved looking. You're not sure what this is. It looks like a big cudgel. But you notice at the very top there's a large screw.
What might this be then?
Oh, this
As
is
I like hold it in my hand, like looking around at it.
it's fairly light, but it is made out of a hardwood. So as you're holding it around, you're moving it in all different directions. It's like, oh, that there? Yeah, an adventurer dropped that off a while ago. It was, yeah, I got a couple more in the back. Yeah, it's good stuff. That one's only going to run you 5 gold. Ain't magic, though. Hope you're alright
I was
with
about
that.
to ask if there's anything special to it, but
Nah,
it seems
Aside from that little doohickey on the top.
Useful, I'll say to the least. I'll take it. And I give him 10 gold as a tip.
Oh, come on now. Can't be giving me so much.
But I will be good, sir. You had excellent service, and you got me a pretty good weapon. I must give you at least a tad bit of a tip.
Roll a... You're being genuine, aren't you?
Yes, I'm genuinely trying to give him more gold.
Give me a persuasion check.
16.
Give me just a moment. Oh, 12. Sorry. Okay. He looks at you and he says, "You're an all right fella. All right. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the little extra.
No problem, anytime.
Feels a little weird, but I'm okay with this. Not gonna lie.
But anyone,
Usually everybody just pays me exactly what I ask them to, and they just go on with their day. But this is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
well, more people should give you tip with this amazing service you got running here.
Well, I appreciate that. I really appreciate you seeing what I can bring in. All right. So,
No problem.
I see your friend just came back. As you see, Halvis coming back in with the Sunderous Maul.
Welcome back, Halvis.
They seem to have forgotten something back at the expedition, but they're with me now. They followed me.
Who don't
And
follow you?
There's 7 red skeletons behind me. Don't mind them; they're friendly.
All right, now I'm not. I ain't asking for no trouble. You know, I'm just a merchant. You know what? Here, you can take back them 10 gold. That's totally fine. I'm so sorry, but the rest of that's
No.
purchase.
Keep the 10 gold. Keep the 10 gold. I insist, personally.
They're not
I
here
promise.
for you. This is for what we're doing later.
They-
just, you know, this is a little weird.
They normally don't follow like this. They decided that they needed to guard me again. And I kind of pulled down the side of my hood. I said, I had a bit of an accident a while ago.
Ah!
A perfect lighting cue.
Bravo with the lights. Honestly, Biz. Bravo. That was incredible.
I love that
The
there's sound
timing.
activated, right?
The timing.
So you see that he's like now visibly sweating. You see all of the color leaving his face at the same time as 4 scarlet red skeletons, all with bright eyes, still within the sockets, wet and zipping in the head, are looking around as each one of them is just standing in the back, arms and shoulders open wide. And they're just looking directly at the shopkeep, barely moving, but you can hear clicking every once in a while of bones on bones. He's scared.
Oi, you 4. Stand down. Back off.
Okay, the other ones, as they get out of there and move out of the way. The other 3 stay, though.
I dragged them all over to him. So we still have a fair trade, right?
I'm sorry, are you bringing your party members or are you bringing the other
Yeah.
3 skeletons? Because you have 7. And you said the
the
4 of them
Sunderous
are going to go
Maul.
in the back.
I'm drag over the Sunder Small.
Okay. He looks down and his eyes do grow wider. I need for you to roll me a charisma check because you're trying to force your will past his fear.
Charisma check.
Can I help him with that?
How would you do that? So how would you help him to help Halvis's conversation push past the shopkeeper's fear of seeing the red skeletons?
distractions by giving him 5 more gold.
Okay. So just straight bribery. I'm cool with that.
Straight bribery. It's just like, here, don't be afraid. Have gold.
Okay. No, this is really
No.
bad. So I'm giving you both a card of inspiration right now because I work in a bank and this is literally what I legit just saw someone do today.
Oh my god.
Really?
I'm not kidding. They're just like, don't worry. Nothing is actually going to happen with that. Here's this statement. Here's this check. You're going to be totally fine. Oh, God. Oh.
Money.
Oh, wonderful.
America.
It makes it way more funny because it's completely unintentional.
That's the best moments of role-playing games, I swear to God. Especially when you can bond over it. So, you hand over the cash, and as that happens, he looks down at it, and he puts his hand out, and he's like, all right, just the business. Are you cool with that? Just the business. Here you go. I'm gonna go get the scythe. I'm gonna go get the scythe. I'm gonna put it on this. You just leave the money right there. Whatever you want to do with it, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna leave this, and he grabs the scythe, and you see that he's actually struggling with it just a little bit. You can see he's very lanky, and you can see most of his muscles firing as he lays it down onto the counter with a dull but heavy thud. And after that, he moves back and just puts his arms back and then like behind his head and tries to like stretch his arms out. And he's like, "Okay, yeah, this has been a good deal. So, like I said, 3,000, totally fine, and you can take all of that, and I'll take the trade for whatever this awesome hammer is. This wonderful, beautiful hammer. Thank you so much."
Sir, I'm all for discounts and everything like that. I really am, but you're short. You said it was 4,000.
No, I didn't. It's my voice, my accent, so it's just like that. I definitely said 3,000, and I'm more than happy to stay by that. Here's this, just 3,000, and that's it.
You sure you don't want anything else?
No, thank you very much. I'm happy. This is my happy face. See?
We thank you for your business, good sir. We'll be on our way now.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about
Thank
the
you.
skeletons, by the way.
Very much.
That must have been very terrifying for you. But thank you for the business. Have a good day.
Come back. Come back. Bye bye now.
Adios.
Yeah.
I
all right.
pick up the scythe and kind of rest it off my shoulder.
Okay. As you pick up the scythe, it is feather-light to you. Okay.
Halvis, you gotta be more careful with those skeletons, buddy.
Halvis, I sure hope the city does not now count us as terrorists.
I told them to wait. They followed me.
You know, that's a fair point. I can't really argue with that.
I turn around and I ask Walter, "We still going to the potion shop?"
Yes, I want to pick up a few things for our caravan.
I follow him to the potion shop.
Okay.
All right, you
Okay,
guys,
let's go, Taz.
you
go pick
guys
up
go
some
to the
stuff.
shop. We'll go back to the expedition so skeletons don't terrify any more shopkeepers.
That's a good idea. Oh no.
That's
Funny. I forgot how good these guys can be.
You save the next 1,000 by terrifying a shopkeeper. A bunch of red skeletons walk into a normal general store. Yeah, it's something.
That sounded like the start of one of those bad, like... So 2 guys walk into a bar.
Ouch.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
You were banned from the caravan for making bad puns.
All right, thanks everybody. That's the end of the stream. Goodbye.
No, you are
Hope you had
not.
a fun time. Go download
Lord Geyser,
funnypun.net.
this is literally one of the things that I do in every single one of my games. If you pop in a dad joke or something that's a stupid pun, I give you a card of inspiration for free. Do you want it?
Flip it.
You already attempted fate
Ima-
once. You don't need to do it twice.
Imagine if this was the world card.
I'd
not,
laugh
but
if
it's
he
another
just
major
dies
arcana.
here.
Oh no,
God
he's not.
dang it.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Dang it! I wanted to laugh at that because he tempted fate twice. It's just like, ah, yes, I am luck.
Okay, so this is the stars card. What this
Ooh.
does is this is going to illuminate something, but you don't know if this is inverted or straight up. I'm not going to tell you. Roll me a d100. If this is inverted and you roll above a 50, I tell you a lie. If it's inverted and it's below, I tell you the truth. Other way around, if it's straight up. If it's above 50, I tell you the truth. If it's below, I tell you a lie. You can ask me any single question. Any question whatsoever regarding the fantasy world, and I will tell you. If you need time, you can take it, but otherwise, it's ready and waiting. But you must use it by the session. All right. So the
I'll
other
take some minute to think.
All right, so the other two players are going to go and head up the potion shop. So, Taz and Walter, do you know which potion shop you're going to? Or are you just going to hit up the nearest one?
Let's
Taz,
just
my
hit the
good
nearest
sir,
ones.
I was about to ask if you knew what the best one would be. Best prices for the best quality. You can possibly save some money for some better supply.
Can I make like an inspiration check to see which one would be the best to go?
Go give me an intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence. Okay.
Come on, be big brain. He does not.
You know exactly which one, you just don't know the name.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can I go up to a member of the town and ask them what they think is the best potion shop around?
Why? You had Taz that told you exactly which one was the perfect one.
I just want to make sure he's correct. You know, got to make sure we don't want a mistake happening.
Okay.
Do I know what it looks like?
You absolutely know what it looks like. It is a kiosk-like spire stand. It is in the middle of the shopping district, and you know the three people that are behind the counter.
I grab Walter and I just start walking trying to find it.
Okay.
Where are we going? Excuse me, I can walk, but where are we going?
We'll see soon.
Okay, so eventually you make it all the way towards the shopping district, and you do find the one peddler that you've been looking for. In a large circular spire-like kiosk, you can see a tower of potion bottles and different concoctions that sort of look like the perfume counter at Macy's, if you've ever been, or any mall. As you get into this one place, you see every single one of these halfling elf half-elves. So as you look, they are all behind the counter, and each one of them says, "Yes, hi, welcome. How can we serve you today? Are you looking for a specific brew? Are you looking for a specific tincture? Or can we entice you with our specials?"
I asked him
You,
what
you can go first, my friend. I'm sorry for interrupting. I should have asked
okay.
what you wanted.
I asked them what the specials are.
The specials
gonna
we
do
have
the
right
same
now are the Grow Your Left Leg potion. This is for anybody who has that problem. This is the visual aid. You drink this, and it helps to give your mind something to look at while you're thinking. This will project your thoughts. This over here is the Uncloudiness potion. And this over here is my favorite one. This is coffee.
I
I slam it
take
to the
my
counter
gold
again.
pouch.
I'll take it.
I take my money pouch, I slam onto the table and go, take my money. Take my money. Give me all the coffee.
How much gold do you have?
Oh no.
I say, actually, lower that to about I have 935
I'll take your entire stock.
Hang on. I need a calculator for this.
Am I seriously about
My
to give away
God.
all my gold for a bunch of coffee? Absolutely. It's just like someone walks in. Hey, Walter, what you doing? I'm chugging 30 cups of coffee.
1 pound of coffee
Would that even affect you?
is worth 3
I have no clue.
copper. 3 copper.
How many pounds do they have in stock?
How much gold do you have?
935.
Divided by 3. I'm very sorry to say, but I do not have 31,167 pounds of coffee.
Well, how much do you have then?
I have like 12.
I will take that I will give you 15 gold for that entire bit.
Sold.
Okay, you got
And-
any other potion?
Yeah,
probably
I asked
asked
what other potions he has too.
Okay. Before you do that, roll me another intelligence check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Intelligence.
I don't even know if I'm going to be affected by the coffee. I'm a robot who just bought 12 pounds of coffee.
Okay.
No, it's
Everything you're
3.
about to do is a good purchase. So as you as you look at everything else, you notice that there is a small lockbox towards the very bottom. It appears to be a ornate-looking lockbox, and it has a large padlock on the front. But as they go and they start pointing you out to different things, they say, this one's 25 gold specifically, but it is from somebody who is very, very interesting. This is the potion of voice suppression. This one will actually change your voice for about 10 minutes. I find this one very interesting.
I give him 25 gold on the spot.
Okay.
I was literally about to whisper to him, wait, that might actually be useful.
You can see like green streaked, which looks like a hairstyle going on the very side of it, which you all know to be the signature mark of Pigden Badweather.
Let's go.
Before I forget, I should probably ask, do you have any health potions in stock?
We have some. These are very interesting, but I hate to say so. They're only going to work for about 1 day, because they're very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very raw ingredients. Yep.
So, what you're telling me is that if I drink this, my wounds will be healed for a day, and
Kind
then
of.
they'll go back.
I point to a random potion asking what it is.
I whisper to Taz, just very quietly, go, are you sure this is the best potion shop?
Yeah.
Because they have
Found that one.
fucking health potions that don't even work entirely. I think we went to the wrong one. I hate to break
I'd
it
say,
to
yeah,
you.
I think we should head back.
But first, I
can I
point
get-
to the...
Can I get both of you to roll me perception checks?
Oh no.
We just pass this and get enticed even more. 22.
Okay. Let me get Taz to roll one too.
Roll.
Right in the very center of that column, you're going to see perception. Perfect. Okay, both of you all see this. As you're trying to whisper in each other's ears, just out of an earshot of everybody, you notice that 2 of them take a very tiny vial and as that happens, you watch as their ears go and they sort of turn into large versions of their ears, almost like Dumbo-size ears, and they point them towards you as you're talking.
I think that concludes our conversation. We must be leaving, gentlemen. I've already spent 15 gold on 12 pounds of coffee that might not even work on me.
Aw.
We shall possibly visit again.
Oh, that's fine.
And I
Come
proceed
back
to
to the
sprint.
concoction aquarium soon. And
I
they say,
proceed to sprint as. Oh,
and
sorry.
your free gift because you spent over 12 gold. And they give you this tiny little vial. It looks almost like a sample tester little vial. And it says miracle cure.
I snatched and I'm like, okay, I must be going, and I sprint as fast as I humanly not really humanly because I'm a robot, possibly can to the ship, so they
I-
don't get enticed
Oops, sorry.
anymore.
I tip them 10 gold and I do the same thing.
You tip. Okay, cool.
Get out of here.
Very generous.
The moment
who
I-
was the first one to run?
Me,
Who's me?
the warrior, Walter. Walter did it. Wally.
Walter, what's your armor class?
20.
Okay. As you are running, you're running down the down this long street, and you hear. Then you hear ding as something slams into your chest, but the armor deflects it.
Oh, what the?
You look down and you
God.
see what appears to be a small crossbow bolt. You can see that there is a glass vial that seems to have shattered.
Oh, that's
Can I look around to see if I can find anybody who shot said crossbow bolt?
Roll a perception check.
23.
Okay, you're look. I actually have to make sure that I can. You might. Is there?
Someone trying to assassinate me? That's not good.
Ooh.
Oh, I literally just failed. I think. Did I fail?
You look
I think I-
towards. You look towards a large crowd, and as you're looking towards the crowd and hearing the ting, you notice a hooded figure. They seem to be wearing a dim, like a dim brown, almost velvety brown cloak with the hood far up. You notice that as this person is walking, their clothes appear, the boots of their greaves look very dirty and very well worn. And you also notice that you can see an elbow moving up inside the cloak and something being stored. As somebody brushes by them, you can clearly see that they are now putting some kind of an apparatus into their back pockets. You've seen this before, since you are a Warforged. This is a dart thrower.
I shout, hey you, stop! And I start booking it towards him instead.
Okay, we are now doing a chase. So these are going to be solid D20 rolls. Are you both engaging in this chase, or is it just you?
I don't know if Taz was there to see me get shot.
You're both together.
No,
from what
I just
understand.
keep running back to the ship.
Okay.
In that case, I shout, you're not getting away with this, and I charge at him.
Okay. Taz, roll me a perception check at disadvantage. So hold down the left control and click your perception.
I don't think I was supposed to roll yet.
Not just yet, but that's fine.
Oops.
Okay, Taz, unfortunately, you do not hear your friend scream out. You're still in a brisk run with all of your clanking armor running back to the ship. So, Walter, you are dashing alone. And as you're dashing towards the southeast. As you keep running, you get closer and closer towards the first intersection. Roll me a dexterity check.
May the odds ever be ever in my favor. I did not roll. There we go. I failed. Oh no.
It's not a failure. You just rolled lower. So, this person sees what you're doing, and they take off in a sprint. As they do so, they run as fast as they can through the crowd. You can see that they're bumping and slamming into other people inside this crowd in order to try and block your way. As everybody gets slammed in, you see a lot of onlookers start to come out into the streets, hearing the crowd shout and screaming and yelling down the corridor. You hear somebody screaming,
shout,
"Murder! Murder! Murder!"
I shout, apprehend that man! He tried to kill me!
Okay, roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Do people just, like, appreciate when people try to kill robots in this town? Or do they just not feel like doing anything?
It's only because you're both careening through a crowd,
So,
and you're both trying
yeah.
to shout out something to other people.
God dang it.
So as you are racing and running in the same direction, you see this person in front of you shouting murder. It is a male voice. It is a high-pitched male voice. And they are probably around 6 foot tall. They are lithe, and they are also very dexterous. So you actually see them as they're moving through. They're dodging very specific people, but slamming into others. They only seem to be slamming into large people. So people who can sort of bounce them back. As this is happening, you see that as he's slamming into some other people, he's bumping into them, and they're knowingly getting really upset. As they can't catch up to the one who just bumped into them, they see you running at him, or say they see you running as well, and you see in their eyes already this fire. Roll me an insight check.
Oh no. I should not have engaged, but I did. So, that's interesting. I'm getting horrid luck today.
Oof. So as you get closer to these people, you see that they are furious. If this guy is being chased and you're the one chasing him, they just bumped into him. They got to take out their rage on somebody, so they take it out on the most active person that's nearby. You see them come and try to grab you. Roll me an acrobatics check to get out of that grapple.
Acrobatics. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. With my low rolls and that one, let's go. I'm going to obviously pass this.
Okay,
You got a nat one as well.
Wow. This
don't-
is interesting.
I don't know how to do this. How would I do this in a chase? Okay, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to roll again, or do you want me to have 2 failures?
Roll again.
Okay, roll again.
I'm not. With my luck, I'm gonna get a nat one again. Oh, never mind. I got a 17.
Jeez, I got an 18.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so you slam into. I can't do this to you. I can't keep screwing you by 1 point. This. This is
That's it. I'm turning the table. I'm
that's-
slamming into them.
That's happened like 6. How many times did that happen? Did it happen 5 times?
Let me see
I
here.
beat you by 1 point. Like
4 or 5 times.
Jesus.
Multiple times for like the persuasion. You could have, if it wasn't what's it called? Disadvantage. You could have beaten me by 1 point. Oh wait, I would have beaten you by 1 point.
Okay.
Let's see here. Beaten 1, 2, at least 3 times.
So as you see this large porter, he reaches up, he grabs you, and he bear hugs you, and he pulls you in hard, and he's like, "You tell me what's happening right now!" And he grips you, and you feel your joints begin to pop underneath his bear-like strength.
In the best persuasion that I can, I go, listen, he shot me with a crossbow bolt with some sort of foul attached to it. I don't know what he wants. I'm just trying to apprehend him so he doesn't try to shoot anyone else.
Roll a persuasion check.
Not deception, because I'm not lying. He actually did try to murder me, which is not very cool of him.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
of
rolling-
course I get a nat 1.
Okay, I'm rolling
Two
at
nat
disadvantage. Okay, and he says, "I don't care. You're coming with me." And he grabs you and he takes you and pulls you into what appears to be a large tavern.
I shout, you don't want to do this. I'm not the real threat here. I'm just trying to apprehend a attempted murder. He could possibly, for all we know, be an actual murderer and murdered multiple other people besides trying to murder me. I'm trying to do what's good for the community, not just for myself or just for you.
As he shakes you into the tavern and you say all of this out loud, he kicks open the door, and the last that everyone sees of you is you shouting your altruistic motives before the door slams shut behind you.
What is this?
Am I about to get murdered?
And then we go to the rest of the party as you all are.
What?
Some of you are walking slowly into the ship. The rest of you are running, which is just one of you. But as 7 crimson skeletons, 1 tiny necromancer, a heavily scarred genasi, and a blitzing dragonborn paladin are running back towards the ship. You all take your time, you relax, and tea is ready. So you all sit down, have a nice cup.
Bruh.
Biz, I
Hi,
think
Biz.
I know what I want to use that D100 roll for.
Okay, what do you want to use it for?
I want to ask, is there a reliable way to find the Amethyst Dragon?
I'm going to do 100. The Amethyst Dragon can be summoned using 5 pieces of amethyst worth 500 gold each. And it must be summoned by a dragonborn, a kobold, or another type of saurian. It can be summoned by saying its name, Kater Essene, 10 times in the middle of the circle. Made by 5 pieces of amethyst.
You said 5 pieces of amethyst worth 500 each?
Yes.
I can't tell if that's a lie or not because it sounds like it could be true, but it also sounds a little too much like a Bloody Mary ritual.
Oh, Brenna.
Okay. So that's that. But you all have your tea. You enjoy a nice biscuit or two. And a little bit of time goes by, and you notice that your friend has not arrived yet.
So, Taz, what
Yep.
happened to Walter?
I don't know. I thought he was in front of me. I guess I was wrong.
After about 45 more minutes, and after a couple people start announcing this, like, there's a crowd, there's a big crowd towards the far side of the ship, towards your port side. You notice that there's quite a large crowd of what appears to be drunken revelers.
Let's go see what's going on.
Walter, roll me a d4.
This is just gonna be fantastic. Y'all had tea and biscuits while I was being murdered.
Shush.
This is an absolute gong show.
Are you
And
For
it's
one.
another one.
3 natural ones? I don't even think we're halfway through the session. Are you kidding me?
Well, this one's a D4, so it's not that bad. It's
haven't even
far
gotten
greater
to Tom
chances.
yet.
Yeah. So, as you come back, you all can clearly see that Walter is like dripping from each one of his joints. You can see that his clothes are soaked, and also across his face, arms, and the rest of his body, he appears to have a lot of markings and paintings. As you see everybody else come, they all have large flagons, tankards, glasses, bottles in their hands, and they all seem to be merry a. So as you all are going, as you all are watching, you can clearly see that there is a stumble in Walter's step. But as he continues to move forward, you can see now that Walter has been painted by what appears to be the worst finger painting you have ever seen, but he's in 1,001 bright colors as his clothes and his body and the rest of him is just covered in this dripping paint and ink. But he is unharmed, just surrounded by a lot of people who spend a lot of time really messing with him.
I see you've made some new friends there, Walter.
You say anything about this ever again, and I will personally make sure you meet death.
Already done.
You hear all of the crowd.
I'll do it again.
You hear all of the crowd all at once start to scream out as loud as they can. 3 cheers for Walter, the best drinking buddy ever! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah!
I may have. Hey Taz, I may have drinking like half of that coffee already.
I have a question.
Did you?
Could I
drink
cast
that?
like heat metal on him to try to dry him off?
That could kill him. So
Oh,
that would not be a good
I don't
idea.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I would melt
heat
and
metal
die.
heat metal is not like a turn on the
I
oven sort of
know.
thing. Just a little bit. It's more like a fire
Burn
up
them alive.
Yeah, fire up the kiln kind of thing, or turn
yeah.
on the
I was
forge.
wondering if I could like control the heat of it or not.
I think you can.
I
I
think
don't think.
I just came up with a new magic item.
Oh.
What is it?
Like a miraculous microwave wand.
What's a microwave?
It's a wonderful
Sid-
contraption that you will be using if you ever go to college every single day, twice a day.
Mm.
It is wonderful until it isn't. And it
Right
won't
up
cause-
until the point you get sick of eating ramen.
Yeah, it's true. Or Hot Pockets.
Hot Pocket.
Not a sponsor. So, as you all...
This is not sponsored by Hot Pockets.
Or by
Don't
ramen.
buy the products.
Or by Marchon Ramen, unfortunately.
I wasn't going to say the name of it, but yes, that's our favorite. So, as you all are now all together and all together on the ship with your brand new colorful friend, you do have a few of the wizards and those who are able to cast Prestidigitation ask if that's something that you want. Walter, do you want to be cleaned off?
Absolutely. Get this disgustingness off of me.
It doesn't take too long for them to prestidigitate you clean, and now you're nice and sparkly. You also smell quite nice, because the smell of this paint or in oil and ink, whatever they put on you, not bad.
All right.
Thank you very
One-
much. Oh my god. Someone tried to shoot me. And then when I tried to apprehend them and explain what I was doing, this big dude bear hugged me and dragged me into a tavern. And that's how I was stuck here for like an hour. Get painted. It was not very nice. Memorable, yes, but horrid nonetheless.
Well, when you're in this line of work, you get used to people trying to kill you. Well,
It wasn't even
I'm sure they'll
killing
show-
me. They didn't harm me or anything. They just tortured me. Without even harming me. I didn't think that was possible.
I
But
don't-
it is. And it
I don't mean
sucks.
your new friends. I mean the person who shot you.
I'm going to find that person who shot me and personally make sure the rest of their life is living pain. Not
All
only
right,
did they
Walter.
cause me pain, but they caused me humiliation. I'm
All
going
right,
to
Walter.
murder them.
We'll clean you up and just sit there and chill, relax.
I ask Walter if I could have one of those coffees.
Absolutely not. They're all mine. From what I got, from what I went through, I'm gonna need every single ounce. I say as I start to make one of them.
While they're arguing about coffee, can I identify the scythe?
Yes, you can.
I just like,
I'll identify it myself.
Okay. Let's see. The scythe. Bloody scythe. Second. Okay. This one has a name. This one is Rend Fortescue. R-E-N-D Fortescue. F-O-R-T-E-S-C-U.
F-O-R-T-E-S-C-U.
T-E-S-C-U. The E as in accent grave over at top. Which is starting upright, down to left.
Cool name.
This is a scythe. This scythe, when it receives the blood of undead, it grows in power. As you kill undead using this scythe, for every 10 undead you kill, you get a +1 to hit. For every 20 undead you kill, you get a +1 to damage. Once you kill 100 undead while attuned to this scythe will evolve.
Ooh.
evolution.
This scythe also has a minor curse. If the scythe is filled with blood other than undead, it will evolve into something else.
Well, we have something that could deal with curses if you want.
The reason that I say that it's a curse is because you don't know what it's going to turn into. So I can't tell you what it's going to turn into if you complete either of those missions.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
So with that little side adventure, do you all feel prepared for the upcoming battle?
Absolutely.
I down about 16 more cups of coffee. And then I shout, I slam my cup on the ground. I slam my cup on the ground and go, I'm ready for anything now. Sorry about the mess, by the way.
Sorry? Not yet. Hey, sweetie,
I smashed it more for effect,
can I have a glass of-
rather than making a mess.
can I have a glass of that, please? Thank you. My beautiful wife. Sorry. Very distracted when Beauty comes into the room.
Understandable.
Thank you.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, they say. She gave a thumbs up. Very polite of you, thank you. So, as you all get yourselves ready, I will place you in front of the house. Also, I need a Constitution saving throw from Walter.
Uh-oh. was gonna develop a caffeine addiction.
I
What are you
mean,
talking about? I'm not addicted. He says as he's slightly
Well-
jittering.
slightly. You had 7 pounds of coffee in like an hour. I'm trying
a
not
robot.
I'm trying not to kill you.
I'm a robot. I'm sure I can handle a tiny bit of coffee.
Well,
A robot with
Warforged,
a human base.
Warforged in this world are not 100% automatons.
Oh yeah, I
They're-
forgot about that.
Yeah, they're like 80%. So I got to
You're-
see what happens to
you're
the rest
an-
of your biology.
You're an android.
It's just like halfway through this, he just collapses, gets up 2 seconds later.
Bud, roll.
Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Do I decide to stop drinking coffee for a tad bit?
Mm-mm. You already said it.
Or
It's
do I
already done.
care?
15.
15.
Okay, one
15,
moment.
I fail. After drinking 7 pounds of coffee.
Hang on, hang on. I am legitimately looking up how much caffeine it takes to kill like a 600-pound person.
I'm dead probably.
Yeah,
Oh, that was fun. I probably should not have drank 7 pounds of coffee.
I mean,
Sometimes you get carried away.
Yeah. Usually by about the 4th cup, your body tells you otherwise. That's just for future knowledge. Trust me, it gets easier.
I drink a pot a day, or if not more.
I used to do that too. I used to do 2 pots. So, as you
Got carried away.
as you finish the rest of your flagon, as you come down, you find your joints to be a little stiff. You find your jaw to be a little tight, and you feel your pulse to be pulsing way fast. You are now under the effects of haste. You're under the effects for 10 minutes. All of your dexterity checks are at advantage. So anything that takes dexterity. Your constitution checks and saving throws are at disadvantage. Your charisma is at disadvantage. And your intelligence is at disadvantage.
I'm just like visibly shaking.
You are vulnerable to poison damage.
I have resistance.
You are now
To poison
vulnerable.
damage.
So now instead of half, it does double.
It just went from, haha, your poison does nothing to me. Oh crap, now I'm gonna die if I take any.
You're not immune. You're resistant. That's why it didn't kill you.
I know.
So Horace
Are
Henio in
your
chat
friends-
did actually come up. It would take about 500 to 50 to 100 cups of coffee to be lethal for an average person. But you had 7 pounds, so I had to denote how many pounds of coffee are in like one pot, and how many is in a cup. So I've done legit like breakdown math over here. If anybody ever says to you that algebra is useless, this is what I'm using this for.
I went to school at like college to learn algebra, so I can figure out how many pounds it takes so I can kill one of my player's characters.
Our
'Cause
high
he drank
school
7
math
pounds of
teachers
it.
would be so proud. You are a high school math problem.
Thanks,
How
Mr.
many
Settle.
cups of coffee does a robot have to drink before he dies?
I officially become the 700 watermelons.
Yes.
Walter has drinking 7 pounds of coffee. How many cups of coffee has he had?
I love
Walter
that
is
one.
a robot.
Yes, he is. Okay, so as you're getting to the very front of the house, you remember what was inside of it, and you also remember that it was haunted. There are different doors, and inside of each one of the doors, you saw that a bunch of them were locked. So if you see it dark in this room, or see any of the places that are dark, it is an unexplored area. I can retell you what happens in each room, but you must ask me. If you know what it is just by memory, then that's perfectly fine. Say it out loud for anybody who doesn't. All right.
All right.
You are now adventuring, and you are in the game. So,
Quick question: what was that one dude's name that greeted us when we entered through the door?
Dranus. Marcus
No.
Dranus.
Walter runs in after drinking his bean juice and goes, "Dranus, hello, good sir."
okay. You hear from a distance. You can't exactly tell where this is coming from. It almost sounds like it's coming from every direction all at once. I can hear you. Please. I'm in the bedroom. Find me.
Sorry for talking so fast, by the way. I just had a possibly large amount of coffee. Possibly, though. We just came to explore a tad bit more, if you don't mind.
You hear no response.
I turn back and just go, I think we should just stay away from the bedroom until we explored everything else.
Well, we don't even know where the bedroom is, so perhaps we'll stumble upon it.
Let's hope we don't, because I have no clue who this man is. And honestly, it slightly terrifies me.
Caution is an adventurer's best friend.
I thought it was coffee.
No, that's your best friend.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Towards the south is a door that leads into a room with 3 large tapestries. What appears to be a very deep water well. A bunch of wine racks. And towards the north is a room with 3 suits of armor in the very center of oscillating green magic circle.
Just because I remember this in the room that I'm pinging right now, that statue will turn and try to throw a spear at you. I remember because Tharin had to experience it.
Mm-hmm. You also can clearly see on the other side of the door that's to the south, the spear is still there.
Also, stay away from the well. Definitely
I could-
don't get too close there.
Are you sure you don't want me to try to figure out what's in the well? I don't need to breathe.
I mean, neither do I, but better
You know,
safe
that's a fair
than sorry.
point.
Something popped out of it the last time we were here.
I was about to say I'll probably die anyways from caffeine, but if you say so, where do you want to go next then? What was I going to say?
Biz, may I have 5 of my entourage, please?
Yes, you may. Give me just a moment. A 5 of 7.
Yes, please. I
That
left the
feeling
other
when you
2 back on the expedition to guard.
Copy that. Stand by.
That feeling when you unironically become the math problem.
Always
That's
the
just
best
gonna
times.
be. That's just gonna be Walter's new thing. He's just gonna be a math problem.
That's how all good. That's how all good things come about. You just do one thing that's silly and like, this is me now. I'm this now.
It's like
happens all
Tharin
the
and
time.
his. It's like
me.
Tharin and his busting down doors.
And me constantly throwing myself into near-death situations.
Yep, like
But
that.
the way I like picture it is just because Tharin lived in the mountains, so I don't think they either had teepees or like stone doors, so he's used to just busting them through. And then like the high ranks had like wooden doors.
Yeah.
So unless
How-
you were like a high rank, you had to like bust through the door just to
Helvis.
get into like your house.
Helvis, you're up.
I'm going to have one of my skeletons go and step into that circle.
Okay. It steps into that circle. As that happens, its color starts to fade from its body very slowly. So instead of red, it starts to bleach white, but at a very, very slow pace.
Very strange.
That's it. Nothing else happens. It's just like slowly turning from really, really red to kind of white. It's like it's taking a shower.
I'll step inside the door and inspect this statue.
Okay. The statue appears to be a dwarf inside of, or sorry, a dwarven suit of armor. It is full plate. You can clearly see that the great sword that it is holding in front of it is wide. It is of dwarven make. You can see it's the steel glows just a slight orange.
I touch the statue.
Okay, you touch it, doesn't move. However, the armor
Hey,
does
Taz.
feel like it's real armor.
Yes.
Hey, Taz, you were looking for a sword, right?
Yeah.
You would care to test your metal and want to see what this one is?
Heat metal.
I meant grab it, but
Oh. I grabbed the sword.
Okay. You walk in, you grab the sword. As you grab this great sword, you hear. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Yay, sandwich. Sorry. You hear this loud as you see all of the other suits of armor collapse. The suit of armor in front of you stays up and releases the. You see its hands actively release the sword as you take it.
I would like to see what the other statues were holding.
Okay. All of them have collapsed. You notice that everything that they were holding, they were also holding swords, large great swords. The great sword blades have all shattered.
Oh my.
Can I inspect the one that's still standing?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
So just right quick, I just wanted to say I have detect traps in case we need it.
Okay. If you want to use detect traps, you need to cast it, and then it acts as sort of like a sonar ping, and I tell you if there's a trap nearby.
Okay, I just wanted to mention it.
Okay, Taz. As you're looking into this creature's suit of... sorry, not this creature. This suit of armor. You look in and you raise up the visor. As that happens, you see Halvis's face looking back at you from inside the suit of armor. And you watch his mouth extend and... I need for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's not good. That's very good, though.
Nice. Taz, you are not paralyzed. As whatever is happening to you, you are able to fight the influence. Thank you, beautiful.
Oh,
You see
shout
a-
out. Close it.
You see inside what appears to be a corpse. It is long since decayed.
Oh, shout out to Taz. Close it. Close it back.
I closed the visor.
Okay, the visor's closed. You can still see the eyes of the corpse through the visor.
I cast heat. Wait, no. It's already dead, isn't it?
Very dead.
You could still cook its corpse. If you really
It
want
tried to paralyze me, so I cast heat metal on it.
Okay. You cast heat metal. Please tick off a second level spell. And as that happens, you smell the scent of burning fish and burning pork.
Ooh.
It is disgusting. All right, Taz, that'll be what you're doing for now. I'm going to move on just a little bit to give everybody a turn. Maresh, you're up. What would you like to do?
So you said in this bottom room, the spear is still out of the statue's hands, right?
Yes, the spear is in the wall back here because it was thrown at Taz. Or, sorry, it was thrown at Theron.
Then I want to go. Is this a door right here next to it?
It is.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay. You try and open it. It is locked. Roll me a perception check.
It's a very pretty door.
Mm-hmm.
Door looks shiny. Me like.
Maresh, you put your ear to the door. You examine the door. After you put your ear to the door for a second, you hear...
Was that wind blowing? Your mic cut out.
Oh, sorry. I have really good noise filtration. Hang on. This might sound weird. How about now?
Yeah, heard it that time.
Dead cats, everybody. The best thing you could ever buy for a shotgun mic. Speaking of... Hey, buddy.
He heard the word cat and he was like, "Oh, me? Hello, Dad."
Cat. Very cute.
I am a dad. Oh, will be. Okay, so you hear that sound.
And just come back out and say, "There's some weird noises coming from that door back there."
As you turn around, you notice that the statue is now looking at you.
Oh God.
Its body is completely turned in your direction as you turn around from the door.
Just slink along the wall to exit the room. Slowly, no sudden movements.
Okay, it follows you.
And around the corner. Goodbye. Weird statue.
Okay. Walter, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna come down here to this door, and I'm gonna first I'm gonna cast what's it called? Where is it? What was it? Find traps. Sorry, I had to find it.
Find traps? Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. You can inflict a sudden or expected effect you consider harmful or undesirable.
And then I attempt to open this door.
Find traps does go off. You find 7 traps in your line of sight. The statue is trapped. You sense it in its eyes. The closets are trapped. You sense it on the in the wine racks. The next room is trapped. You sense it in the entire room. The well is trapped. You sense it in the water. 2 of the tapestries are trapped. The top 2.
Tap.
And the bell is
So 2.
trapped.
By tapestry, do you mean like up here?
No, these
Yeah,
things,
up-
the yellow.
That's correct. Up here.
And then one of these bells is trapped, like these
Yeah.
one. Are those bells?
No, those are lanterns. The bell is in the
Oh,
center
no.
of this room. The bell is trapped.
Okay. I shout up, "Don't go in this room. It is trapped. Something over in that direction is trapped. That the bell is trapped, and there might be more. Be careful." And then I decide not to go through that door, knowing that the entire room is trapped.
Okay.
And then
Mhm.
I'm gonna start moving up here, back with everybody else, and be very cautious not to ring the bell
Okay.
or like bump it in any way.
Okay. Halvis, let's go back to you.
Alright, I will check this door here to my west
Okay.
and see if it'll open.
It does open. As this happens, the room opens up into a small bar. You see yourself at the front of the bar.
Oh, God.
Well, there's a handsome fella.
You
I
see
will-
yourself looking back at you, and you say, "Right back at you."
I will step in with my skeletons pulling up right behind me.
Okay. You step in. How many skeletons are you bringing in with you?
3.
Okay. You walk forward, and as you walk forward, you hear your skeletons do duck do duck do duck do duck as they step in line right behind you. However, you have no idea where they went. It's just you two in this room. The other
I-
Halvis
uh,
sends a drink down your way, sliding it down the bar. What
I
does it
reach out with the skeletal hand and catch it.
You catch it. A little bit splashes onto your hand. It stains it deep purple. You get the scent of wine going into your nose.
Well, if you're me, you know I don't drink.
He looks at you and says, "You do." You look down and you notice that the glass is much thicker than normal wine.
I bring it up and take a very small sip.
Your mouth is filled with the taste of iron and meat and blood. You look again at your hand and you notice that your skeletal hand is bleeding. He says, you say to yourself, "Pretty good, isn't it?" There's more where that came from, by the way, if you're interested.
I set the glass back on the counter and say, I think I'm good.
Your choice. You're going to need this. And a large, what appears to be almost like a teapot, is placed on the bar next to the Bizarro Helvis. I think you're looking for something like this. Good luck. And you disappear. Your skeletons appear in the room right behind you. The teapot remains, as does the wine glass full of blood.
I take the teapot and slide it into my pack. Well, I inspect the teapot.
To you, it seems just like a normal porcelain teapot. You open it up, however, and you see extremely intricate designs inside. It looks like somebody painted an incredibly fine and extremely well detailed library inside of a teapot. It is made with forced perspective. So as you look all the way down, you can't count how many floors are painted down there.
I will put the teapot in my pack and pick up the glass and chug it.
Okay. You chug the entire glass. As that happens, I need for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You feel as the glass and you start to chug, and as it goes down your chest, the moment it hits just past your sternum, you feel this hard and your heart is beating so hard it feels like it's going to burst from your chest. I need another Constitution saving throw. Again, the massive... You start to vomit. As you vomit up, you vomit nothing. But as you're just retching and dry heaving, you're trying to get whatever this is out of you. And you... One last Constitution saving throw. You feel your heartbeat. And it gets faster and faster and harder and harder. You see your entire vision start to grow stars. You see your everything tunneling in. You're seeing your eyes begin to close. You feel your eyes rolling into the back of your head. They're pressing so hard. The pressure is unbearable. And as you're doing that, you feel yourself, your knees hurt. Your side of your elbow hurts. Your head hurts. And then you realize you've passed out. You wake up on your side. You feel disgusting. But you woke up.
That was trippy. I stand up and look around.
You look around, you see your skeletons nearby. They're just standing at attention as you left them. However, looking outside, you see Taz standing and completely still.
I walk out and tap him on the shoulder.
Taz begins moving again the moment you head outside. Taz, in your perspective, no time has passed. He just went inside and just came back out.
What did you find?
A few interesting things. I'm not quite sure.
Taz, what would you like to do at this point?
I would like to walk into the room that Helvis just left.
Okay. As you go towards the room, you notice the room is fairly empty. You see this large table with a bright lamp on top of it as soon as you enter towards the south. A large bar that is meant for entertainment. You see that most of the bottles are empty. Most of them just appear to be large carafes that are meant for refilling. Other than that, this is a very dusty area. However, you do see that there is an end table on the very far side. There's also a door directly to the west as you enter.
I would like to check the door out.
Okay. The door is heavy. It's ornate. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check, because I'm assuming you mean you want to check and see if it's trapped or locked, anything like that?
Yeah.
You got it. Okay. Awesome. So with that, you check around to see if there's anything odd about the door. You look around all of the corners, see if there's any latches, look for any pressure plates, anything that could possibly trigger. You don't find any triggers on this door. In fact, you don't even find a handle. This appears to be a push door. But you do see that there is some kind of a large form on this. It appears to be the form of an octopus. And at the very top of it appears 5 large that almost look like eyes. Thin on both sides, rounded towards the center. 2 up either side and 1 at the very top of this octopus.
I push the door open, I guess.
Okay. You push the door open. As you do so, you enter another room. A large bearskin rug, a table with many scattered papers, flowers that appear to be in full bloom, a large steamer trunk, and 5 doors.
Can I investigate the trunk?
Sure. You go towards the trunk. Let me also reveal the other area too, since you've stepped all the way in. As you look in here, there's also, and I apologize, there's many corridors and corners, so I'm just trying to get a polygon reveal. So there's a trunk to the south. And go ahead and roll me another investigation check. You're not too sure if this is trapped, but you know for a fact it is locked. There is a massive padlock on the very front. However, you do not see a slot for a key.
Oh, the trunk.
Of the trunk, correct.
I would like to check out the papers that are on the desk.
Okay. You check out the papers. It's very strange because there's a lot of scratching here. What languages do you speak?
Draconic, Gnomish, Goblin.
Okay, those are the only 3?
And Common, of course.
Okay. There are none of those. You're not able to read them, but there are just single papers all around.
I would like to take them.
Okay, you take them with you and you store them. Towards the northeast, there are many bookshelves. There is another door towards the northeast, and there's a door towards the east. With that, however, There seems to be quite a lot that you've just done. So I'm going to move on and see and just check in with other people. Maresh.
I'm going to check out the door over here to the east.
The
Is this two
northernmost or the
doors?
southernmost? Yes, 2 doors.
I'll check the north one then.
Okay. You go inside and you find a room with 7 crystals.
Oh,
These crystals are massive, and they all seem to glow with this very special color. Their own unique color, I'm sorry.
are these zircardon crystals?
You don't think so. The zircardon crystals usually aren't that large, and they're not as sharp as zircardon crystals usually look. These look more rounded.
Very strange. Then I will check out the south door.
Okay. You open this room up and find a room full of colored lanterns hanging from small ropes. Each one of these lanterns is of a different color, and they all appear to have a large crystal within them that is shedding light.
Okay. I'll tell Halvis that we got some weird rooms over here.
Anything look interesting?
Some very large crystals up there. Maybe we should have one of the skeletons touch it rather than us.
I can do that for you. I'll send one in to touch this first bluish crystal.
Okay. It goes in. Poke, 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 poke. Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that for now. Open up this north door.
As you open up the door, you see the most terrifying thing in all of Dungeons & Dragons, a bathroom.
Oh no!
Considering what happened the last time we discovered a bathroom, it could have been bad.
I've already pulled that joke on you. I never do the same gag more than once.
Are you sure?
I don't promise anything.
Quick, don't go in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's just a bathroom up here, guys. What happened to Taz? Where did he go?
I think he ventured into the door on the other side of that nice bar.
Shall we go after him?
Walter, are you coming? You're muted, bud.
Oh, of course. Why would I not?
Maresh, as you step into the room, you hear a very familiar voice, a calm voice, a soothing voice. And it comes into your head and it says, "It's almost time. You need to be ready."
Ready for what? I'll say out.
There's only so many dangers that you can avoid. I'm sorry.
All right. I'll do what I can.
hope I don't see you as soon as I think I'm going to see you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it.
Maresh, why were you standing here for so long? I thought you'd be moving a tad bit more quickly. Something wrong?
You look back and you see the massive visage of the Avatar of Death that you saw before. And just as quickly, he disappears.
I just got a bit of a chill down my spine.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
keep
that
on
makes sense. Let's go see if Taz found anything in that case.
Yes, let's.
Taz, my good friend, did you find anything?
I found some papers.
Oh? Anything interesting?
I couldn't read them.
Yeah, hand them to me. Let me see if I can.
I hand them to Walter.
Okay. Walter, what languages do you speak?
Common, Druid, and Elvish.
You cannot read these.
Maresh, do you think you can?
Well, let's take a look-see here.
And I hand him the papers.
Maresh?
I have that they don't have. I have Infernal, Primordial, and Undercommon.
These are in Primordial.
Oh. Ah, I can read this. Let's see here.
These are a care ritual. These are meant for creatures from beyond the veil, from in the ethereal and astral planes. These are ways to bring creatures from the astral planes into the world. These are methods of keeping them healthy, keeping them empowered, and keeping them on this plane of existence. You may roll me a religion check or a history check to get more information on that.
+4. Same bonus, so let's go with religion.
18.
You've heard stories, you've heard tales, that when the soul leaves the body, it must travel through the astral plane and the ethereal plane in order to reach its final destination in either the upper, lower, or to upper planes, lower planes, or to be reincarnated in one of the centrals. So, as you think hard about what some of these creatures are, you know that there are some that are benevolent, but there are much more that are malevolent. Because some that keep their tangible forms in the astral and ethereal are horrid creatures, beholders, mindflayers. You know that they are some of the greatest dangers that the prime material plane can face. And since you fought a couple mindflayers already, you think that this may be the case. That the mindflayers may be trying to bring themselves in. Or maybe they're already here.
With the knowledge from these papers, would I be able to reverse engineer a way to banish them?
It would take a long time. Banishment is banishment. If you are able to banish a creature, it goes back to its home dimension. However, this is not meant to keep a creature in a specific plane. This is meant to care for them. So what sort of care they would need?
Okay. I'll share this information that I've read with the party.
Interesting. I've never heard of anything like it.
It's definitely not good.
You can say that again.
We should keep looking around. Stay on guard, everyone.
Can I go try to get, take that new hammer I got and try to, technically speaking, drill the lock off the trunk?
Sure. By drill, do you mean smash?
Yes, with, the drill side of it. More or less.
Oh, yes, you're absolutely able to. So go ahead and roll me a attack roll with it. We're just going to use its attack roll. We're not going to use the damage.
What is it?
It is considered a +1 club.
Okay, I'll just add that in that case.
But it is a multi-tool. And you can use advantage on this since you're trying to work a tool.
Okay. I will do that then. So I just roll hit?
You just roll to hit, and you will roll at advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a 22.
Okay. So you take the other side and you drill onto the lock in order to try to get through it. It is made of just a normal copper, so it does take time. Eventually, you do see into it. It appears to have some sort of a device that looks like it needs to be compressed. Once it's compressed onto a latch mechanism that is towards the front, it'll activate. So you've discovered that this is a magnetic lock. In order to unlock it, you need to find something that is magnetic and place it on the front.
Alright, guys, I got a mission for us. We need to find something magnetic if we want to open this thing. It is a magnetic lock, which means in order to get it off, we need something magnetic to drive it away from what it's currently locking. Short answer of it, at least.
Interesting. Yeah.
So that means if they were storing stuff in here, if it's important, that means they probably have it hidden somewhere around here.
Is this just a table or is this like a desk?
It's like a writing desk. So like a legal desk, if that makes sense.
Are there any drawers?
You do see some.
Go try and open it.
Okay, you pull them out. It's mostly writing utensils, stationery, things like that. However, go ahead. Sorry. Sorry.
You cough so hard you change the lights.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Bizarreness accidentally dies and turns the lights a different color.
Oh, don't say that. I die the way I lived, with good lighting. So, as you open up one of the lower drawers, you notice a large, what appears to be a purse. And it's very, very heavy.
I'll pick it up and take a look inside.
Okay. As you pick it up, you hear tick, 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 tick. I need for you to roll me a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw for Maresh, Halvis, Taz. Walter, you're fine.
Did you just accidentally set off a bomb?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, hey, what's in this purse? Oh, nice. My tomb.
Well, if it dies, that just means I can go. If I die, it just means I can go eat sooner.
You have a bonus
fine,
because
didn't
you're in the aura of Taz. I don't know what the bonus is. I think it's +4?
Or
His aura?
a +3 bonus to all saving throws.
Okay. So Halvis is actually a 25. Maresh is actually a 17.
Yeah.
Did Taz need to roll that too, or?
Yes, Taz does need to roll because he's within 10 feet of the origin point.
I thought it was gonna be like Magnet. I was about to be like, yes, this is incredible. And now I realize that's probably a bomb. That's unfortunate.
Okay, you all take 41 points of poison damage as a cloud of spores splash into your face.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
as this happens, I begin to cast what's it called? Mass healing word.
Okay. Halvis, you are taking half of that. Maresh, you're taking half of that. Taz, you're the only one who takes 41. So 20 points of damage to Maresh and Halvis.
I cast mass healing word in a 60 feet radius.
Okay, so Maresh and Halvis only take 1 point of damage total. Taz, you heal for 19 points off of 41. So for a net total of 22 points of damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
what? 41?
41 plus 19, which is 22.
Oh, yeah,
So
19.
22 total points of damage.
I think we should probably be a tad bit more careful when looking through these, judging by the fact that I probably would have died from that.
Sorry about that.
Okay, Maresh, as you open up this pouch, you find 100 platinum in a roll. So they're all rolled together. This is made for travel. You find what appears to be traveling papers. So papers that say that you are a delegate from Eldadamine. You find a hat of disguise, which is just a small bowler cap. You find a dagger of venom. And you find a single sending stone.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of cool stuff.
Maresh, any magnets? Anything magnetic by chance?
No, unfortunately not.
Damn.
But I did find an absolute ton of money.
How much?
100 platinum.
Oh my dear lord.
He
I can buy so much coffee.
can bring out the big old log of coins. Okay. What else would you all like to do? There's also the bookshelves and all the other doors in here.
I want to.
No. Biz, could I go down to where those dead Mindflayers, I think they are called,
Sure.
or what they are?
Yes.
I go down there, and I cast. Where is it? Animate dead on one of them.
Ooh.
Oh, because you're
That
Oathbreaker. Yeah. It's a creature. So yeah, he does. Can you cast that to the VTT for me? I actually don't know the...
Just hit cast, or
Go ahead and hit cast, but... Oh yeah, just hit cast. That's right. Oh, wow. Okay,
That's a big text block.
That's a big old text block. It creates an
glad I got
undead
this.
servant. Do you want a zombie or a skeleton?
let's go zombie.
Okay. It is dead, but you are now able to control that specific Mindflayer as it shambles behind you.
Um, I want to go up to the bookshelf and cast detect trap.
Okay.
Find trap, sorry.
Find traps. Okay. Which bookshelf?
Uh, I'll stand like over here so I can hopefully hit multiple.
Can you move your token to where you want to be?
Uh, I'll sit in the chair for like a little break as well. While doing this.
It's 120 range. It should hit all of them.
Yes, and
Okay.
possibly more.
Gotcha. All right. So as you go there, you select detect traps. It only detects a trap from the desk.
Well, that would have been helpful earlier. Hey, Harvest, did you look at the bookshelf specifically, like right over here? Maybe there's a book that can help us figure out where we can find like magnets or other materials.
I'll inspect the bookshelf here to the north.
Okay. As you're looking through it, you notice that all of these books are in common. You notice that a couple of them have subtext, sub-translations in Elvish, either above or below. And you see that a lot of these are histories.
I randomly, I looked to see if there's one about the people of that were in this manor.
Okay. You look for anything that could be a deed or any legal document or any sort of like genealogy. You don't find any here. Most of these are more like reference books or textbooks.
I asked Calvis, do you see any about like mystical creatures, like Mindflayer, stuff from other dimensions?
Roll me a either perception or investigation check, whichever you prefer. Towards this, I am Biz.
We just had someone redeem Unleash the Archers.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. So as that happens, and as you start looking through books, you hear a, and Halva seems to have pulled something. As that happens, you hear one of the skeletons lean up against the desk, and as that happens, you hear a. All of you get showered with sharp spikes, and as they shower you with all of this. All those shards of shrapnel. Each one of you, including all of the skeletons, takes 7 points of damage.
Oof, ouchie. Question, do I have the ability to cast any spells at the current moment?
Yes.
I cast Mass Healing Word again, and just heal us all completely.
It's only
Do I
7 damage.
take
I don't
damage as well?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, in that case, never mind. I'm gonna do a different. I'm still gonna heal us, but I'm gonna do a tad bit less of that.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't have done the max I can do. I'll do it at level.
Okay. Well, while you look for that, Halvis, you do
found
see towards the south. Some of those books are a little bit more on the arcane and look a little bit more interesting. So those could possibly have something.
I will search to these ones.
Okay. You start searching through, and you rolled a 21 to investigate, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as you search through, you're absolutely able to make a lot of these discerning breaks between this is conjecture, these are theory books, and then more of them are less theory and more journals. Until eventually you get to one. One of them is a handwritten journal, which is by the Dranus family. As you get through this, you start seeing drawings of the Gith, both Gith Yankee and Gith Zerai. You see a large multi-page drawing of a nautilus. You see, a nautiloid. You see Mindflayers. You see Ceramorphs, the tadpole, Ceramorphosis. You see the how to detect psionics in creatures that have been touched by mind flayers. How to detect psionics in those who are gifted naturally. Where they are birthed from, where they come from. And then you start seeing that the second half of this becomes a book entirely about the genetic factor of psionic abilities.
Find anything useful?
This has a lot about psychic and psionics. Um, I'd like to use this sun card to reveal exactly what this book is telling us.
Okay, so you want to use the sun card just to get all the information on it?
Yes.
All right. The Dranus family had come across a way to access the astral plane. As they were doing that, they are taking a lot of information regarding mind flayers, regarding beholders, regarding other eye beasts, all of those who are beyond the Veil of Stars. As you were searching through, it's also a fascination regarding psionics and abilities that are not magic because they come from within. They do not use the weave. They use the actual psyche. They use... they're able to separate anima, spirit, and psyche entirely, and just be able to use one at a time. Whereas any magic from the weave requires at least two to be used at once. So as you're going through this book, this is fascinating to you. And you believe that this is the key to what is happening in this house, as well as the key to a lot of other ventures. However, you do not know what happened to Dranus, or to the Dranus family, except for two of them. And that is your own memory. That I cannot tell you.
Oh, wait, the Tronus. I remember them.
I've been wondering if they were a relation.
Right.
Eofan and Laura.
Our dear vampire friends.
Vampires? What are these people? Per to say.
They were goodly vampires who were helping the sick in Felden's birth, or only turning those who wanted to until something went awry and they bit a few that didn't. But they are very good people. Or undead.
They even gifted us their mansion.
Well, that's very kind of them. Let's see if we can find anything else. Maybe up here?
I would like to move back into the room that they're in.
You got it. Go ahead and click
Come
and
on.
drag your token over, and you'll be able to join them again. Awesome. Okay, so you want to go to the room with the slanted door to the north, Walter?
You're right here.
Got it. Okay. You open this door. As you open the door, you find a bedroom. This room has a footlocker.
I walk in carefully and say, "Hello." Crap. What was the dude's name?
He was a Dronus.
Marcus Dranus.
Arcus Jonas. Am I disturbing you?
No.
Do you mind if I look around in here? Don't want to like disturb your peace or anything.
You don't hear an answer.
Since he's fails on intelligence checks, I'll just say he takes that as a yes and goes over to the chest.
Okay.
Or the footlocker, I think it's called. And
Okay.
takes a look at it.
You pop it open. It is completely empty.
Interesting. I take a look around like the rest of the room.
You see a fireplace that has nothing in it. You see a bed that is made, however, covered in a thick layer of dust. Seems like this room hasn't been used in a very long time.
I specifically look under the bed
Okay.
to
You
see
look-
if there's anything there.
You look under the bed. As you do so, you come face to face with what appears to be your former body. And you watch as you see it ripped apart from all angles. And you see yourself scream and being pulled back into a dark void. I need for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good thing that's very high. Dirty
Hey.
20.
We love to see it.
One moment.
Okay.
You take 10 points of psychic damage. However,
Okay.
you are not paralyzed. As you hear your own original voice scream at you as you watch that horror.
I shout out, "Ah!" and jump back as quick as I possibly can. After witnessing myself be torn apart,
Okay.
and I rush out of the room.
Are you okay, Walter? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Oh wait, hold on a sec. I don't want to talk about it. Not at all. Nope. No siree, Bob.
Okay. For your active, like really trying hard to keep that accent, I drop accents all the time. I feel you. I'm giving you a card of inspiration because I really appreciate you doing that. Pushing the envelope. a little bit.
I already had one.
You
but
can
you
draw
know,
it
I
or you
have
can gift
crap-
it.
Do any of you guys not have the card of inspiration?
I don't have one. I flipped the one I bought.
I'll gift it to Maresh in that case.
Cool.
Have Go ahead, have it. I don't really mind. Why am I talking with his accent in like a real thing?
Ooh,
Go into my head.
Because you're always in character.
Yes, you must always be in the act and scene.
By the way, that's
should
called method acting. Don't do it. You could just act. It's so much easier. Anybody who says I must be in character at all times, like that Jared Leto crap, no, don't ever do that. That's awful. Someone who works in entertainment, don't ever do that.
I was about to say, wait, didn't you say you worked at the bank? And I realized, wait a second, you Twitch stream.
I'm having a child, man. I can't work in entertainment anymore. I want to be a. I want
God
to be. I
dang
want to
it.
be a dad who's there.
This is why I don't like children.
You are a children.
I was about to say.
Actually, I'm a child, good sir. You're not one to talk. In this game, you're like
Oh my
4'11".
God. You are a children.
You are basically a child with an adult mind in this game.
You are a children has to be the best quote I have ever heard on that. Oh my God.
I'm going to make just an edit of an inspirational quote thing, and it's just gonna say, "You are a children."
Geyser,
Lord
would you
Geyser.
like Geyser, would you like a card?
2022.
Sure, go ahead and flip it. Why
It
not?
is yours, man. That is
is
so
the
good.
The third card flipped in this game. That's insane.
Oh crap. All right.
Oh God, what is it?
Oh no.
You guys are doing a lot of
Existing.
you guys are getting a lot of major arcana on this one.
Oh gosh.
Pick a player.
Oh God.
Hey, you should pick me. It would be very funny.
Yeah, we'll pick the children. We'll go with Walter.
Okay. Walter, what is your highest stat?
Highest stat is wisdom by far.
Highest stat is wisdom? Okay.
Mhm.
Halvis, what is your highest stat?
I do believe that is intelligence.
What is your
Oh, I thought it was gonna
intelligence?
be wisdom.
What is your intelligence score, Halvis?
20.
Walter, what is your wisdom score?
18.
You both have each other's scores now.
So wait, do I like keep my 8 wisdom?
You keep your 18 wisdom. Halvis now has 18 wisdom if he doesn't already. Walter also gets 20 intelligence. And Halvis keeps his 20 intelligence. You got the
How do I
lovers
change?
card, so you make each other better.
I thought it was gonna be a swap.
It's not going to be a swap. That's a different card.
How do I change?
That's
my
if it's
intelligence?
inverted. You share it if it's straight up. If it's the other way around, you swap.
You got to go into your character editor.
If you click on intelligence, just like the word intelligence above your score, where it says other modifier, type in the number that'll give you to make it 20. Or you can override score and put 20.
Yep.
Why would I do math when I could just override it?
Valid.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Very
Because I like being able to put in the modifier because I can adjust it if I need to.
All right.
And now I have a +5 to intelligence. Just wanted to show that off.
Yes, you do.
Thank goodness you didn't pick me, because I would have been the only one to benefit. I've got 2 less points of intelligence than you.
It's more.
Marissa would have shared your highest stat.
That is my eyes,
Okay.
for some reason.
Then
all good.
Paxi.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So now you all have searched a different room. What do you want to do?
And can you have your skeletons open this door up here?
Well, I see 4 doors. Would you like 4 thrown open at once?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So 2 of them on those 2, 1 there, and 1 there. All at once.
Synchronized door open.
Now,
Okay. As you burst all of the doors open, Halvis, you stay as close as you can to the rest of your friends so that you can keep within eyeshot. All of the doors blast open. They were all unlocked. As you look inside, you can see that there are multiple Mindflayers.
All right, well, here we go.
You hear, no, be nice. Are you going?
Walter goes,
Are you going straight to killing Maresh?
I thought they were going to attack us, but if they're not, I'm down to let them chill out if they're friendly.
Okay. You hear them in your head start saying, which one of you is the one who was here before? I
raise my
recognize
hand.
one of you. Thank you. You took care of something for me, and I feel like I should take care of something for you. I owe you a debt.
Oh, that's very very kind of you. But what exactly did I do for you?
I can no longer feel their power over me. I am myself. I am no longer a part of the collective.
Oh, congratulations.
I am stronger than this one, but he is taking all of my concentration. I need you to kill him, otherwise I will be stuck here.
I think we can handle that.
Please, kill him, and I will help you. You see both of the mind flayers in each of the rooms. Neither one of them is moving.
Could I tell which one was speaking to me at all?
They were speaking to you telepathically. You're not sure.
I'll relay this message to the party.
maybe see if you can ask the specifics of what's in his room. If we can figure out that, I doubt they're identical. So we should be able to figure out which one he's in and kill the other one.
Okay. I could try it. Good. I guess I'll think this in my mind. Good sir, Mindflayer. Describe to me the state of your room.
You hear no response.
Oops.
Didn't work.
I would like to move a little closer to the rooms.
Okay.
I think I have another idea. Alvis, if you will, send your skeletons into each of the rooms. If they don't get and then we figure out if they're aggressive or not. I doubt he will try to attack one of the skeletons. And whichever room gets one of the skeletons murdered, we know that room has the mind flare he asked us to murder.
Could I like telepathically communicate with the mind flayers?
Do you
Because I have
have
telepathy.
you can try.
I try to communicate with one of the mind flayers to see which one's the one who was talking to Maresh.
Okay. As you link in and try to link your mind to the mind flayer, you start to hear the sound of one voice. A single, deep, powerful voice. And then 5 more. 50
Just
more.
reflects what just happened.
100 more. 1,000 more. I need for you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
This is a disadvantage.
Got through. Left control, right?
Correct.
Oh no.
You're gonna become
Oh
part of the
no.
collective.
I didn't think this through.
Think you know have.
Taz stops moving.
Oh no.
Taz dies on his second campaign. Not campaign. Second playthrough.
Well,
Yeah, I suggest we go with the skeleton idea if you ask me. But one of us.
I'm just laying there still.
You're standing perfectly still.
I walk up behind him and I kick him in the shin.
You kick him in the
Notion for
shin
you.
as hard as you can. You see him buckle just a little bit. He does take a little bit of a sway, and then he rights himself. Taz, you are going to take a little bit of damage from that, but not much.
How much?
Like a point.
Well, we gotta figure out which one it is.
Well,
Taz is out of commission.
Oh
Uh,
no.
I cautiously go into this room with this Mindflayer standing standing near the doorway, so I can easily book it if I need to.
Okay. You're standing and you're looking at this mind flare. It has two bright purple eyes. It has a large chest plate that goes across just its upper body. It's wearing long, black, slimy-looking robes, long tendril-like fingers. You notice that on its thumb, it has a bright silver band. It is wearing two necklaces. And across its back, it has a large gash.
Okay, I go out the room and ask, "Hey, Halvis, when you were reading the book about the people who lived here, was there anything about like silver bands or necklaces or anything like that, or previous injuries such as like slashes across their backs? Because if so, I think I might have found our dude, and that which means we have to kill the one in this room."
Was there anything in that book about? No, it was just about the mind flares. It wasn't so much about Drawnus.
Yeah, nothing about his fashion choices.
I walk into the second room, once again at the doorway, like near the doorway, ready to book it if needed.
Okay. Inside this room, you see a mind flare with blue eyes. You see that he's wearing a chest plate that covers his entire upper body and his shoulders. You see long, slender fingers with a gold band across his left ring finger. You notice that he has a slash across his right leg. He's wearing long, black robes that appear to look clean.
Okay, we need to think here.
Upon
Will these people, in any form, may be unclean?
upon getting the description of what they look like from Walter, can I do an intelligence check to see if I remember what Eophandronus looked like, and if either of them are similar style to him?
Sure. That wouldn't be intelligence.
That
That'd
is
be wisdom.
smart.
Wisdom?
That'd be wisdom to remember.
That is actually genius.
Intelligence is figuring things out. Wisdom is remembering how they happen. You remember that Eophon was married, so he would have had a gold band. But that was Eophon. You don't know about Marcus. You know that there was a family crest. However, neither one of them appear to be wearing one. And you also know that Eophon was... he was a vampire for quite a while. You're not sure if any of them look aged or not.
Could somebody be turned into a mind flayer?
You know that because of because of the sun. Yes, it's called ceramorphosis. It's when the mind flayers inject a tadpole parasite into a humanoid host. It slowly turns them into a mind flayer over time.
I tried to communicate with our host and say, were you married at all to anyone? Keeping the ring by chance.
You don't
The
hear
band,
anything.
if you will.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, so he's either A, lost communication with us, like Taz has, or B, is just decided to make our lives as difficult as humanly possible. Okay, I go closer to said mind flayers in the room to see if they attempt to, like, swing at me.
Okay. You're around them doing the whole annoying brother, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, and they don't seem to be bothering you.
Okay, so there's no way to aggravate them to see if they would attack us or not.
I don't think these are the two we're looking for.
Okay, let me check the other rooms.
Okay.
Anyone in here? Hello?
You go into this room. Just for a second in your mind, you hear, "This is too much. Hurry."
Okay, we need to find who it is quick. It's too much power. Okay. Think. What is a way we could figure out which one he is? Because if we go blindlessly attacking him, he's screwed. It has to be one or the other.
Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to step into this room, and I'm going to cast a banishment on this first mind flayer. If he's a real mind flayer, he should go home. If he's not, he'll be back.
Okay. You go up to it and
Genius.
and you cast banishment. The mind flayer disappears, and you are now concentrating.
And it only lasts for a minute or until I drop the spell. So let's just wait a minute and see if he comes back.
Taz does not move.
I stand in this room seeing if this mind flayer does anything to, like, provoke suspicion or literally anything.
15 minutes go by. 15 seconds go by. 30 seconds go by. 45 seconds go by. A minute goes by.
Rush, you tell me the moment that this minute
The
ends,
creature
if it comes
reappears.
back. Did it reappear?
He's back! Get him!
Get him! And I run up and I go and stab him with the nail part as close as to the head as physically possible.
Okay. You start to... Go ahead and roll me attacks.
How many?
I believe as a druid, you only get one.
Okay, yeah,
Druids
only
are more
one attack.
spellcasters and wild shape things. Okay, so 5 points of damage.
I just run straight up and stab it. And as a bonus action, I bet you thought I was done, but I'm not. I cast, at the highest level I possibly can, Spiritual Weapon, which is a bonus action.
Sick.
Okay.
And I'll roll damage for that. I was like, get out of my... And 14 force damage. Like a hammer just comes and hits him in the head.
A hammer, eh? Okay.
Yes.
I'll find you a hammer. I don't have a hammer handy, but I have a loot, so you're gonna get that. Bam!
Yeah, if you flip it upside down, it kind of looks like a hammer. A very weird one.
It can work.
It is now an upside down hammer. Bam.
Ow!
It's a
I
big
just
old
scream
bonking
bonk
stick.
as I hit him.
Okay.
I just go bonk.
You bonk it. It takes 14 points of force damage. Neither one of them move.
I back up just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And say, you guys want some of the action? Which is not really action because it's not doing anything, but that's besides the point.
I'd say yes, but I'm incapacitated.
Hey, no talking. You're standing there. You can't talk.
Yeah, you can
Oh
talk.
yeah.
He can talk. He's still a part of the game. He's just not able to make an action. That's fine.
He's just talking to the party. He's like, hey, I don't know what's going on. How you guys doing?
Help me, it
Roleplay
hurts.
being unconscious.
My mind.
I move aside a tad bit, like kind of onto the bed, and go. You go ahead and bonk him, Maresh.
Okay,
With
Walter,
everything you got.
as you get onto the bed, the mattress completely falls through.
Oh.
Oh, hey, that's nice. I'm on the floor now.
You notice
I
that
guess
there
I'm
is
sitting on the
a
floor.
blue magic circle underneath the mattress.
Okay, now that you pointed it out, I just gotta say it now. I noticed that beforehand. I won't say where it is, but I noticed another one too, and it's infuriating me.
Okay, what does everybody else want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Banishment again on this one.
The one to the
why
north?
not? Yes.
Okay. It is gone.
Hey, Biz, I have a question.
What's that?
Is my zombie also incapacitated?
No, it is not.
So I can use that to attack.
You could.
I don't think you can command it because you're incapacitated.
But I can talk, can I?
I'm gonna
think
give
you're gonna
I'm gonna give you the zombie thing because I don't want you to just not have fun for the next hour, or sorry, for the last hour. So, the zombie is all yours. You can do what you want with it.
Yeah.
You just can't like cast spells through it or make it have full conversations. Like it's just a zombie.
After banishing this, I will say, Halvis, go check out that circle quickly.
I will run in and I will inspect the spell circle.
Roll me an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. Only because you've read the book and you understand that none of these are arcane runes. This isn't arcane at all. These are psionic. What that blue circle was a psionic booster.
Interesting.
Is it like drawn onto the floor? Or is it like carved down?
Neither. It appears to be a bunch of materials that are organized in a very specific way. You actually saw this written in the book, in the later half of the book, written by Marcus Dranus. Or sorry, written by the Dranus family.
I kick the pieces to disrupt the power.
Okay. You kick the pieces, you disrupt the power. All right, I need for everybody to roll me initiative.
Ooh, we're going into battle.
Click your tokens.
Click your tokens, everybody.
Oh, that's the highest initiative I've rolled in a while.
Nice.
7.1. That's mine. 21.
Oh, how do I?
Click your token and then go to your character thing and press the plus thing for initiative.
Yeah, roll for Taz. Taz?
1 second.
Oh, so I have that on.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Can I just, because I think my mic was muted when I said this, I saw that and it was irritating me because I couldn't say anything about it.
Why not?
And I didn't think I was allowed to. I saw another one.
You're always allowed to.
Oh,
You're always allowed
There's
to say
another one.
You're always allowed to say what you see and say what you think. in the game. That's one of the big things.
It looks like there's another one under the rug where like those two chairs are. Because I can like just barely see it peeking out, and that was frustrating me.
Now you
'Cause I
have
didn't-
a this is a learning experience, and let's hope that no
'cause
one
I
dies
didn't
today.
think
I thought that was just like a chandelier. But you
I
might
thought it
be
was
right.
part of the rug.
the reason why I don't think it's part of the rug is because it's kind of peeking out right there.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a chandelier.
But at the same time, the shadow would probably be right there as well. Wait, did we get the wrong Mindflayer?
We'll see.
That'd be funny. If we just get like one of those transmissions, like, why did you hit me?
One moment.
That'd be a turn that, what are they called? Marcus's, whatever they are, just are actually the original Mind Flayers. That just managed to disguise themselves as normal humans.
Okay. The mind flayer that was in the room to the left immediately begins to break forward. And as that happens, he gets directly in front of Maresh. And you see lightning crackle in his hands, and he fires a lightning bolt in a straight line through Maresh and 4 skeletons. Uh, 31 points of lightning damage to all skeletons. I need dexterity saving throws from all the skeletons and Maresh. Maresh, you have a +3, as well as all of the skeletons, because Taz's aura is still there. Okay. All of them except for this one, right here, succeed. No, I'm sorry. Maresh, you just fail. So you take 31 points of lightning damage. This one right here takes 31 points of lightning damage, and the rest take half, 15 points of lightning damage. I don't know how many hit points they have, so if they're dead, delete them.
This one.
Maresh, using one of its long tentacles, it tries to grab you around the neck.
Yee.
I need for you to roll me a athletics or acrobatics check to escape it. Okay.
I'm gonna use the inspiration card I got to re-roll that.
Okay. Okay, you escape it. You are not grappled.
Let's go.
All right. Walter, it's now your turn.
You're muted, bud.
The first thing he says is, "I'm not gonna let that fly," and starts conjuring up Summon Beast on second. I don't have any more skill slots for that. I don't think. Yeah, on second thought, I'll do it on 4th level instead of 5th level. Summon Beast of the fly type, the air type. That's what I'm trying to say. Air type.
A bestial spirit?
Mhm.
Okay, 1 second. I'll get you a bird. Just remember its stats or find its stat page for me.
It's in the spell,
Cool.
so I can just keep that open.
Okay. You'll get this spirit. And
Is it like is it a bonus attack to make him like hit people?
I believe so.
Okay, in that case, I fly him over there.
I think it's a
I
bonus
can't
attack to command him to do something different. Otherwise, he just keeps doing his thing.
I can't move him.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I just created him. It takes a couple clicks to make things work.
Oh.
Okay. Bestial spirit's now movable.
I tell him to fly over there and attack the Mind Flayer.
Okay. Roll a spell attack roll.
How do I do that?
Look at your spells at the very top. You're going to see a spell attack. It's a purple dice.
Oh, there it is.
A 13 does not hit.
That's unfortunate.
Okay,
And I already used my bonus action. I can't hit him with the thing. So.
that is correct. Walter,
just
do you
like,
want to move?
Yeah, I move a tad bit behind Halvis.
Got it. Maresh, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm going to cast Dimension Door to move myself and also grabbing Halvis down this way. So we are out of the path of the Mind Flayer.
Okay. It is going to snap its fingers in front of you as it sees the door, and it is going to counterspell you at 4th level.
Oh, you bastard.
Well, man, kind of rude if you ask me.
Okay. Bonus action?
Yes. I'm going to Meta Magic Quicken Spell. How many points is it? 2.
Oh, by the way, did you remove, or sorry, did you roll for concentration on banishment?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. It's a Constitution.
Okay, you save. You can maintain the concentration on banishment if you wish.
Well, I suppose knowing now that this is I banished the wrong one, I will drop. Is dropping concentration in action?
No, it just happens.
Okay, yeah. I'll drop the concentration on that then,
Okay.
and then I will Meta Magic Quicken Spell, Shocking Grasp, targeting the Mind Flayer in front of me since I could not leave.
Okay. 17 will hit. 8 points of lightning damage. Is the elemental affinity active?
Yes.
Okay.
11 damage.
All right. Halvis, it's now your turn.
All right, I am going to excuse me, at 4th level. I lost it. I'm going to cast Nerve Pulse on it.
Ooh.
Okay. You have to cast a spell attack roll for this. What level are you casting Nerve Pulse?
4th.
4th level? Okay, so that's 5d12. And that does hit.
5d12.
Wow! 12
That
points of damage.
disgusting. You hate to see it.
Halvis, do you want me to re-roll one of those? Use my
Nah, that's
inspiration.
all right.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Suit yourself.
Okay. As that happens, you watch as Taz's nose begins to bleed. Taz, you take 12 points of damage.
No. Well, that's not good.
Oh, so they're linked.
Oh no.
That's quite bad.
Can I have like, cause Maya Zombie is still like a Mind Flayer, right? So could it like grapple it, like the other Mind Flayer?
Which would be cool, but I don't think I can give it Mind Flayer abilities. It would just have like bite and slam, that kind of thing.
Come on and slay him.
I guess I just have it like regularly grapple the other Mind Flayer then.
Okay. Taz, you are now under the control of the Mind Flayers.
Oh
You
no.
must attack. You must attack the largest threat. The one who has done the most damage to the Mind Flayer right now is Halvis. But you cannot get to him. So what would you do?
Taz just straight up joined the villainous.
You could attack one of those skeletons.
Your way through.
So do I just attack with my maul?
Sure. Do you want to go through the skeletons?
Yes.
Roll 2 attacks, I believe you get. 15 will hit. 13 points of damage on the skeleton. 9, I don't think it does.
No.
Okay, so that one is going to miss. Okay. Taz, you may move. You may use a bonus action as you see fit.
Wait, does this say oh, oh no, I can use it again. Uh,
You use your action.
oh yeah, it does say bonus action. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. The Mind Flayers both reach out long tentacles. One of them tries to slap its tentacle around Walter. 23 to hit, and the other one tries to slap its tentacle around Maresh. 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
Walter, yours is 23. Maresh, yours is 26.
They both hit.
Okay, I need intelligence saving throws from both of you.
Don't I have to roll that at disadvantage?
Yes. Because of all the coffee.
God dang it.
You both save.
Still 15. Nice. It's like, I shall kill you, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Okay, you are both grappled, and you take 12, so 10 points of psychic damage to Walter, 12 points of psychic damage to Maresh. You are grappled. As this is happening, you can see both of them trying to wrench you closer to their large mouths. You see their tentacles inside and massive spiked teeth that look like proboscis, almost like mosquito needles coming towards you. You're very worried of what they're going to do next turn. Walter, your turn.
Question: would my bestial spirit be able to get over there?
You can fly, so yes.
Second question: would I be able to use one of my, either my, weapon, spiritual weapon, or my bestial spirit as an action instead of a bonus action?
I'll say you could shout out loud for your bestial spirit to do something, but that would take up an action. Are you okay with that?
The
Yes, because I
bestial
can't really do
spirit,
anything.
the bestial spirit has the same initiative count, but acts on its own initiative.
Oh, then never mind.
It's kind of like the draconic spirit.
Okay. So in which case, yeah, you can do both and still have an action.
Okay. In that case, I say, unhand me, beast. Wait. Unhand me, beast. And I smash the hammer against him.
Okay, roll an attack. Maresh, you're on deck.
Foul beast. Spiritual. I casted that at 4th level, correct? No, I casted it at 5th level. I remember that. And then I tried to summon the beast and had to summon it at 4th level.
Let me check.
I'm pretty sure, at least. If not, I can change that.
Bless you.
But I'm pretty sure that's what it
5th
happened.
level, that's correct. Okay.
What can I do at the current moment being grappled?
You just cast the damage on that. You didn't cast the attack.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. And that I don't think that hits.
That's gonna miss, unfortunately. Okay.
What can I do with my action?
You're cast any other spell, or try to break out of the grapple. I said unhand me and try to break from the grapple. Okay. Roll a acrobatics or athletics check.
Dirty 20.
You love to see it.
So close to being a natural 20.
Nope. Out. You break out of the grapple. Okay, Maresh, you're up.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
try
thought I was
and
going to be
break
able to
out.
use my bestial spirit.
Okay, go ahead. Also, too, we gotta wrap this up soon, guys.
Yeah, we're way over
Okay.
time.
I'll just speed maximum. Boom. I did not hit it. Oh my god. I said speed.
Not maximum
Boom.
speed, but just accuracy. Okay, spell attack is good. That one hits. Roll damage.
One sec.
1d8 plus 7.
20, so-
Just roll a d8 and we'll add 7 in our heads.
No.
12 points of damage.
Mhm.
And the one that's next to Maresh. Okay. Maresh, you're up.
All right, I will also try and break out.
Okay, action to break out.
17.
You break out.
Pog champ. All right, meta magic, quicken spell. We're going to cast. Where was it? Wither and Bloom. Targeting myself and the Mindflayer.
Okay. You're damaging yourself?
No, damaging the Mindflayer, healing myself.
Con fails, 14 points of necrotic damage, and you're doing the one that's next to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and you heal for 14. Or sorry, you heal for your dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna move?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and
Can I slide past them?
you wouldn't be able to go into the room, no. Okay. He's gonna try and take a he's gonna try to grapple you again. 24 to hit.
Yes, it does.
He does grapple you, so you don't move. You take 7 points of psychic damage, and I need an intelligence saving throw. You are stunned. You are stunned until the grapple ends. Okay. Halvis, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna holler, let go of my friend, and going all out, I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at 7th level.
Go for it. A 14, unfortunately, is not enough.
I'm gonna use the card I've been holding to re-roll that.
Okay, go ahead.
How about 16?
16 does. Roll the damage. 48 points of necrotic damage. How do you want to do this?
I just grab a hold of him, and I just watch him wither in pain in my hand.
All right. You watch him as he withers, and as that happens, the tentacle stays wrapped around Maresh's neck. But you see that he's gained control of himself again. Taz, it is now your turn. You are still under the control of the Mind Flayers.
Kill him.
I can also go through everybody, but I feel like that would be.
Make it quick, dude.
I use my necrotic breath.
Okay, go for it.
The necrotic breath weapon.
You need Halvis, the skeleton, Maresh, and the bestial spirit to all make dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
Halvis, you fail. Maresh, you fail. The skeleton saves. And
Skeleton dies.
Walter saves. Or actually, Walter didn't need to roll.
Your breath weapon is necrotic?
yeah.
He's
Topaz
dead.
Dragon.
Topaz.
That's cool.
Topaz is awesome. Okay, bonus action?
No.
Do you want to move anymore?
Yeah, I just move forward.
Okay, you got it. It's now the Mind Flayer's turn. The Mind Flayer is going to look at you all straight down, and he is going to blast a lightning bolt, but he is doing it at 5th level. So I need dexterity saving throws from Bestial Spirit, Halvis, Walter, and Maresh. Halvis, you save. Maresh, you fail. Walter, you fail. And the beast fails. That is 49 points of lightning damage. Walter, it's now your turn.
Did you say I take half?
Yes, you take half of that. So 49 halved is 24.
Thank you.
Walter?
Oh, sorry. Walter says, I'm tired of this. No more playing around. He casts at 4th level Mass Healing Word to make sure everybody's healed up.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action.
That's a leveled spell, remember. And Mass Healing Word is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
So
That's
to
not what I
attack, you
expected.
either need to use your hammer or a cantrip.
You know what? Let's do Story Form Archer.
Okay. You are now transformed into the starry form of the archer.
And I'm
Is-
going to
Is the bestial spirit still alive?
how much damage did he take?
49 points of damage.
No.
Bye.
Adios. And I say, now, enough. Perish. Never mind the 7 damage. Perish.
7 points of damage. Okay. Not that much, but just
7
enough.
points of radiant damage.
All right. That's your turn, Walter. Maresh, you're up.
All right. I'm going to spend 4 sorcery points to regain a 4th level spell slot.
5 sorcery
So I
points.
can 5 sorcery points to regain a 4th level spell slot and cast Dimension Door for myself. So I can GTFO all the way back here to the back of the room.
Okay. You got it.
Whew! That was dangerous.
All right. Halvis, it's now your turn, I think.
Bonus action, drink a potion.
You got it. Halvis, you're up.
All right. I'm going to move on to the other side of Walter.
Okay. You jump across the bed.
And on this one, we're going to go a 6th level inflict wounds. Does that get advantage?
Yes. $26 definitely hits. 47 points of necrotic damage. However, the creature is still up.
Got any bonus actions?
Bonus action. I order the last 2 skeletons to... Wait, 1, 2, 3... Ah, crap, I can't get them in there. I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. Should we skip you?
I'm going to actually have the skeletons run to this side to block Taz.
Okay. You got it. Taz, you're up.
I hit them with my Sunder Small.
Go for it.
That's my breath weapon. Don't want to use that again.
You could.
Oh, nat 20 on the skeleton.
Nice. The skeleton's kapow. He's gone.
Poof.
I can attack again, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so then I attack the skeleton.
19.
Poof.
Okay. Bonus actions, Taz?
Let me see if I have anything for bonus action.
I know what you can do. Taz, you are being mind controlled right now. You cast the Sunderous Smite on your weapon. Your next attack will do 4d8 extra damage.
Oh.
Okay, I should probably move.
It's okay.
No
That's
escaping me.
that's where you are. It is now this creature's turn. It is going to. What is it going to do?
Try and grapple one of them?
You see it starting to mutter something, and it makes like this guttural sound, like. But you clearly see the arcane spell that it's trying to cast. It is casting Sending. And it stays put. Walter, it is now your turn.
You're muted.
Still
Walter?
muted, my guy.
Bud, you're muted.
God dang it!
Don't put that into
I
those.
first of all move out of the way so I don't get murdered,
Okay.
and then I use my bonus action.
As a
As I
reaction,
normally do.
he's going to grapple you because you moved away from him. So, hiya! And he rips you closer.
In that case, I'm going to try to break out.
Okay. 15 points of damage. You're going nowhere.
Oh my god, two
Okay, hold on a
nat
second.
20s.
How many points?
15 points
15.
total.
And I use my bonus action, and hope and pray that this hits him and at least makes it so he doesn't control
Yes, and do it quickly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Taz, and
Perfect.
I hit
Man,
him with
13 points of damage. How do you want to do this? Probably really bloody.
say, this is what you get for even attempting to take us out, and I beat at him with the hammer over and over and over and over and over
And
and
as
over
you do,
until he's
you
nothing
watch
but
as-
a bloody pulp.
And as you do, you watch as Taz is, oh, la, la. What the heck just happened? I feel weird. And
Where am
Taz,
I?
Taz looks pretty out of it. And with that, that is the end of today's session. Sorry for going over, everybody. We'll be rating Critical Role here in just a little bit, but thank you very, very much to Knight Rider, to Lord Geyser, Black Irish, Little Warrior. You guys, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being patient and waiting that extra week. I'm really, really sorry about last week. But thank you very much for going on this. You now have cleared out the house of all possible enemies. The Mindflayers were there and were taking up refuge. But you also know that there may be more, which is way worse. Because whenever there's one, there's usually more. So, now you got something else you have to worry about, Neldidamine. But this house is now yours. You all may use this area as a base of operations. And what's more, the rest of the items that you have gotten, although most are unidentified, you can identify them inside the Discord. If anybody else here would like to join our games, the Discord right up here is the link at the top. You can roll off for your place into our Vanguard. Thank you all very, very much for all of you that are playing today. You all have earned 18,000 experience points, so congratulations.
4,500 for each of us.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Okay. We just raided. What's up, bud?
I still have that sword I got from that statue, right?
That's correct. It is unidentified. So right now, all you know is that it's orange and it glows a little.
Question: How
that's
much
cool.
XP was it that we get again?
4,500.
18,000, I think.
4,500 each.
Oh,
Definitely next session we're gonna have to go looking around for a magnet so we can see what's in that chest.
You might
Also,
not
I
be
really
able
want to check out what's. Oh, sorry.
You might not be able to come back. Is the issue.
Oh,
Oh,
was I bad?
No, you just might not be
Was
able to
I
come
better?
back. It depends on what happens.
Oh yeah, I hope we. I'll just bring it with me.
But that could be
Just
the, like the
hey, what's
beginning
that
of
on your
a.
back?
That could be like the beginning of a role play session.
I'm 150 off from 15.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I'd
Mm.
level.
I'm also
I'd level
very
up.
interested to see what this thing is under the rug.
just 115. I'll give you that.
150.
150.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your dice, man. You going wizard again?
Yeah, we're going wizard.
Okay, I rolled a 6. Just take the 6.
All right. Sweet.
I need to roll 2 biz.
Nice.
Roll the 1.
Forward.
Question. I was about to say
Okay.
question.
Man.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that for him, so he doesn't have to deal with a nat one? I don't know what you're rolling for, but that probably sucks. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Those are our HP rollers.
oh,
That's a
Yeah,
dice.
you want me-
That's any dice. HP rolls are inspiration rolls too. HP rolls are part of that.
okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Then I'll
bring
use.
my other character next game if I play.
Sure.
In that case, yeah.
I'm really sorry
I'll-
that I almost made you murder your brother and father, but
That's fine. That was fun.
I didn't even get touched by him.
I know. So, thank you guys very, very much. Did you guys have fun?
Oh,
Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
My
really
favorite
wanted
part
to
was
give you
being
guys
the
that
Mindflayer.
dilemma. I really wanted to give you that dilemma, but you just decided to murder them all, so it's totally fine.
Mm.
It's like, haha, the players will never be able to get through this. Oh, they've already murdered them all.
So some mysteries are just going to remain mysteries.
oh,
for
I
the rest-
forgot my cat.
That's fine.
I did it again. I told
Okay,
myself
everybody.
I'd use him.
I am exhausted. I have had one hell of a week, and it's not going to get any better. So
How much
I
was
am
it?
going to head to sleep now, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. See you later.
Rest well.
Thanks,
Have a
man.
good night.
Have a
Night.
good night.